Which one would
we just get a?
did that just happen? Who did that?
Oh, my cat meowed.
I think that was X.
It sounded like someone was like, oh
Yeah,
God.
it definitely did. It sounded like a oh yeah.
Sorry.
I've trained Nova to do the Hoya.
Oh yeah.
Apparently.
Oh Jesus.
Hello
Hello there.
Just let me know when we go live.
Oh, we're live.
Can you
Well,
turn that down?
Live.
I
You know-
can't.
you know what
Without
I
our
mean.
faces, yes. Our voices are live. Our faces are not.
Hold on.
Well,
Yeah,
hello.
it's really hard
audience.
to.
June says hi, and hi, Uncle Gare Bear.
There we go.
especially.
That's better.
Oh.
Yeah, very cute. I'm just putting people's names.
Yeah, I gotta mute the stream.
How could you?
I'm hearing echoes.
Hi, Chemo. Thank you for subbing. Oh,
How it works.
Wait, what did I label that one? That's incorrect. Why did everything go quiet?
I think people
We
just
stopped
like, waiting.
talking.
Oh,
I
don't
muted
stop
myself.
Yeah, I was like,
Sorry.
Kenzie
That's
muted. Everybody
like,
else
that
went
is
dead
adorable.
silent. I was like, hello?
sorry.
Did Mackenzie mute everyone somehow?
Silence.
Silence.
I just listen. I'm
Um,
full of chicken. I'm full of chicken. I'm here to play D&D. What do you want from me?
Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
No.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
hold on.
See, you can't ask him questions.
That's the problem with Zach.
You have to give directions.
I'm Zach.
Hi, I'm Zach.
Kenzie's stream probably knows me as Wiggly Watchman.
Yep.
Aw,
You're right.
cuties. I'm Courtney. She, they, or really any pronoun. Yeah.
God, you're so cute.
People
I'm
know me
Sarah
online as
Renee.
Courtney Danielle. I don't know.
It's true because if you say her name real fast, it sounds like QWERTY, which is the first line of the keyboard, and then she yells a lot.
This is Nova.
Cat.
Hi, Nova.
That is a cat.
Oh,
Nova! That is
Just too
that
stunned.
is not the color the coloring that I expected for a cat named Nova.
Yes, I know.
That- and that-
Hold on, I'm
That just
making
proves
edits.
my own idiocy.
Supernova. So pure white.
I miss her eyeballs.
Ah,
Yeah. And Echo is around here.
fuck.
Come here. Come here. No,
I'm
no, run.
testing something real quick, but Noah, I know I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
put our faces up soon. But I
Why
need
are you
to make
running?
An edit to put some. text
We're
on
being
it.
asked
This
if
is
they're
Mr.
supposed to
Topster.
see us.
I know. I'm
Yes,
talking to.
My
you
strangers.
are supposed to see us.
Give me a minute.
Ooh.
It's awkward because they're so loud for me.
Mom,
so loud for you?
Dad,
Them?
please stop
yeah.
yelling.
I'm sorry. I just needed to make some edits to the thing because
How's that, Chemo?
things came differently than I thought they were gonna be, so I just need to do a thing.
All these
say
cute
chemo?
babies in the chat.
Yeah, Chemo Sabi. Chemo Sabi.
Kimosabe.
He just subscribed for 86 months.
Damn.
Yo.
Woo!
What a Chad.
Good
What a
shit,
fucking
Kimo.
Chad.
Ah. Get them all to talk individually. Is it really that bad?
We're testing you guys' volume.
Test-
Top left sounds good so
Testing.
far. Okay.
Testing
Hello.
1, 2, 3. Is that
I am
me?
testing a volume. We are testing volume.
Volume good. Volume good.
Kenzie.
Check, check, check.
Meow.
Thanks, guys.
Meow. Meow.
Acapella on 3.
Meow.
Hi, Graham. Thanks for resubbing. Graham just
Hiya.
resubbed for 87 months.
You
What's
wanna
up,
hear
dude?
a fun
Kenzie, remind me
barbershop
your character's name
story?
again.
My character's name is Karuna.
Karuna.
Yeah, like Corona.
It means
but not.
it means compassion.
No, it means drinking.
It means not quite the Rona.
Xavier,
Wow.
remind me your character's name too.
Near Rona.
Oh, I think it's Dahlia Nar.
Oh yeah, don't post people's character sheets by the
Daliana.
way.
No character sheets, just name.
I saw people have their like full name in their character sheet, so I couldn't post them.
Oh, noted.
Ah, yes.
I live for DDoSing.
Yes, I
Well-
would like to dox us constantly. I would love to dox
I
all of
mean,
us
it's-
all the time. Wow.
It's the name. Well, I'm not gonna say the good Lord because that's giving those morons far too much fucking credit.
Ah, faces.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I told you I was gonna do it.
There we
Well,
are. She's not a lawyer.
I'm proud of you.
I gotta
Oh.
add your name still, but hey.
Welcome one and
Joy
all.
to you.
I'm very excited to get this started, and we've got a limited amount of time to play. So I feel like we should just jump right into it. How do you guys feel?
Hell yeah.
Feel good.
Okay. Everybody make sure you got your character sheets out in front of you. Because
Ooh, I do not have that.
Good thing you told us to.
Been here for so long.
See, the thing is I didn't make an actual sheet.
Well, no,
Well,
your
just make
D&D
sure you
Beyond
have
thing
your-
should do it.
Yeah, your stat block and all your abilities and all that stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Totally did not uninstall that.
Completely,
What?
totally did not.
I didn't.
Please, no.
I think
We
it's
do not
still
have
in
any
the
dice,
chat.
though.
Send me notifications.
Wait,
Oh, we don't have dice right now, huh?
am I sub to you?
So-
Kenzie? Did someone give me a sub?
Probably.
While
There was a big sub.
while everybody's getting that stuff sorted out, audience, welcome one and all. This is Good Grief with Garrett. This is going to be the first episode of the String of Disappearances. This is a horror story that I've been crafting over the past month and a half, and I am so excited to bring it live to all of you guys. I've got some awesome players here. We've got, if everybody wants to go around and introduce themselves, we've got Courtney, we've got Zach and Sarah, and then we've got Kenzie and Xavier. Everybody want to go ahead and say hi and what the name of your character is?
At the same time.
Everyone
Everyone at the same time.
On
In
go.
sequence.
Ready?
One, go.
Hi, I'm Courtney and I play Nick Smoke.
Let's start with Courtney.
Zach, my character's name is
No? Okay,
CTool8009.
that works too.
Tool
No one was talking.
8009. I'm Courtney and I will be playing Nimble Smoke. You can just call him Nim. Nim's good.
I'm Sarah. I am playing Eberk. I'm a cleric of light, a hell dwarf, average in every single fucking way.
Bitch.
Okay, rock, paper, scissors, who goes first?
I tried to be quiet about it, but it was just
Just
too
a
funny to not include.
My
That's
name is
amazing.
Karuna, and I'm a half elf, half draconic sorcerer.
Cool. My character's name is Dalianar. I'm a warlock. We're doing
Wonderful.
things with packs.
Oh yeah,
And,
Nim is a Tabaxi rogue.
The five of our characters and another character that I have created named Grawl, who is a half orc barbarian, are known as the Fated Seven. They are part of the Omni Servant Guild, and they are on a quest to investigate the lack of merchant travel to and from this little town called Hawthorne's Hollow. I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative to start the campaign.
Did you have dice?
No, where are
Coming
they?
in high.
Mine are right there.
Are you
Where
Do you
are
have-
yours?
Kenzie, do you have D&D Beyond pulled up?
Yes!
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
she's
an
also on
extra
Twitch.
one!
definitely.
On the
I
On the
love
He
bottom
has a
left.
minus one to initiative!
on the bottom left, there's a dice symbol. You can
Oh.
click that.
Oh, sexy,
Use
nice,
your dice. Yeah.
cool.
Wait. So everyone's using like digital dice?
You can.
I'm using real one. You can if you want.
I'm using real dice, but
I was
it's
using
up to
a
you.
I have to
combination of
use-
real and digital.
I have to use the real ones because you bought like 100 million. I'll be right back.
Buy 100
It's
million.
an
I
excellent
just had
investment.
100 million.
I had acquired 100 million over time.
I got a 14.
22.
Okay.
I just opened my gremlin and just spill his guts.
C-tool bug, exactly. C-tool boogie.
So Nim, that's a 22.
22 for Nim.
It's a
D-tool.
it's a D20 plus your Constitution, yeah.
No, it's whatever you roll on the 20 plus your
Dex.
dexterity modifier.
I don't want to say what I rolled.
C-tool, you had a 14.
Yes.
Okay.
Dolly had a 5.
Okay. Ebert, what'd you roll?
I got a natural 1,
I don't know.
and
what
I
to
have
say.
a
don't have
negative
splitter.
1 to my
Next
initiative.
Thursday.
So
Before next
0.
Thursday.
Okay.
I'll next Thursday.
Okay.
So as a big old
This is
goose
what we're rolling, right? No.
It's a D20, Kenzie.
They all look the same. What? Wait, what am I rolling for?
One's a
What do I
pyramid.
want?
Initiative.
So
one super
initiative.
big one.
Rolling for initiative is the start of a combat scenario. So initiative determines the turn order for who gets to attack first, who gets the first turn, that kind of thing in a combat situation. So we're about to fight. What did you roll for your initiative? It's a D20 plus whatever your dex modifier is.
I'm not last.
I rolled a 2, and my dexterity is -1.
Okay,
So
We
you
so
are
you got
one.
a 1.
This.
And Ebert
Okay,
got a
so-
1, but then it turned into a 0.
Ah,
So Ebert is last.
I am meditating.
Then what did these ones mean? On the bottom.
that's your score, but then these are your modifiers.
Okay.
So like this one's 20, so you get a +5 to that one. That's what your 20 score
Okay.
gives you
Mm,
+5
okay.
to things. To things.
So
Things that-
to start this little combat scenario, Grawl is going to look at all of you guys and he's going to say, "Oh, they're coming from the front!" And in front of you, you see a giant stone golem and 3 bandits flanked behind it. And the bandits are charging at you guys saying, "There they are!" And to that, it goes to Nimble to start the combat scenario here.
So there's just a whole bunch of people running at me.
There is a big stone giant, and behind it there are 3 bandits. You guys are in the woods. It's about nightfall right now. The sun is setting, and in front of you is pretty flat terrain with some overhanging trees, and their leaves are kind of bristling in the wind as this giant stone golem is stomping and shaking the trees.
Perfect. So Nim is going to look around and jump up into, or jump and or climb up into the nearest tree and bonus action hide.
Okay.
I'll roll my stealth just for fun.
Just don't.
It's a natural 19, so that's a 28.
Oh, God, I fucking love
Probably.
God,
Probably
I
is
love
pretty
being a
nimble.
rogue. Yeah, I love being a rogue. So she will jump up into the nearest tree, kind of curl up a little bit to hide, and then peek her little head out a little bit, and with her hand crossbow at the giant.
All right, roll to hit.
Perfect. Cool. So that was a natural 1.
Yeah,
So I
that-
don't.
You're doing great.
hit, but I
on a
am hidden.
On a nat 1, you'll
Saito.
shoot your little hand crossbow, and the bolt is going to bounce off of a branch and land in front of one of the bandits, and he's gonna spot you in the tree.
God damn it. I rolled a fucking 28 on stealth and then I ruined it with a nat 1. That's everything. The end.
All right, that goes to Tool.
Okay, so just so I'm picturing this correct, we have a big giant in front of us and a bunch of bandits, correct?
3 bandits.
There are 3 bandits, yes.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and infuse my quarterstaff and then use arcane firearm so I can shoot spells out of it, and it does an extra d8 damage. But for this spell, I am actually not really going to do a damage one. So I'm going to take my rod out and point it at the giant and shoot the spell Enlarge/Reduce. So I'm using the reduce factor on this.
Okay.
He has to make a con save.
Rod.
Con save.
Yes.
Why have big giant? Could be small.
Could be small giant.
Use
be
your
just a
rod
little
to
guy.
make something big small.
Saving the enlargement for something else.
The evil laughter.
He rolled a 23.
So he passed.
You suck.
Wah, wah.
We're doing so great, guys. I'm so proud of us.
It's a golem. He's got +5 to his constitution.
I was like, he's gonna have good con. That's the thing.
All right, so yeah, I point my staff at him. It makes a little glowing light. Nothing happens, so I shake it a bit and look around confused.
Shake that rod a little bit. Nothing happens.
With that, the golem
That goes sometimes.
vibrates with anger, and you guys can feel tremors in the ground as it's shaking. It takes a large step forward, and it makes a multi-attack against Tool and Dalianar.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
So let me go ahead and roll to hit. That is not very good. The first one against Tool is going to be a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. And then the second attack is a fucking 11 to hit on Dalianar. What's your AC?
Oh shit! What? Sorry, I was reading.
What's your armor class?
11.
Oh, so that hits.
Oh.
Okay. So he's throwing a rock at you.
I like
That is
that.
unfortunate for me.
You get what you deserve.
Roll damage here.
He's gonna kill me the first. Not even the first round. Like, don't get to do anything. My initiative is so shitty.
That's going to be 22 bludgeoning damage, and I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw.
Yes.
So just roll a d20 and then look at your strength stat. You should have a plus to save, and just
I
add that to
rolled
your roll.
a nat 20, but it's actually 19, just so you know.
With a nat 20, you dodge out of the way, and you'll go ahead and take 5 less damage from the boulder.
So it'd be 17, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That goes to Grawl. Grawl is going to he's going to charge forward to kind of take the aggro from the golem and the bandits. He's going to go into his rage, and he is going to make great axe attack against the stone golem. And let's go here. He's gonna hit. Let me add his damage up here. Sorry, I'm managing like 4 characters at once for the second time.
I love it when that
Tough,
happens.
man. It's a lot on your brain, and sometimes brain don't want to do.
I mean, my brain didn't want to do all day today, so.
That reminds me.
This is Arby's sauce. You don't want it.
Okay, so
You
he
can't
rolls.
tell me what. Oh, cat.
Cat.
And he's going to connect really hard with the stone giant. You guys see a big splintering of stone in one of its shoulder blades, and its arm starts to deteriorate a little bit and not hang on quite as well. So the stone golem gets hit for, that's 20 points of damage.
Damn. Hit it, Grawl.
Damn.
What up?
Edge.
And Grawl will charge forward and scream at the group of bandits behind the golem because he assumes the golem doesn't understand him. And he'll scream, "You get away from my pupils!" And then that will go around to Dalianar.
Uh,
The
I'm
giant's
gonna-
about 30 feet in front of you, and the bandits are about 35 feet.
I'm gonna cast Vampiric Touch, targeting
Okay.
one of the bandits.
Is the goal to kill them?
I mean,
No, it's to give him a hug.
And to just like knock them out? Like, I didn't know if we're like good people, we're just trying to run away, or if we're like actually just like.
So Grawl is taking the fight to them. So I mean, if you're just following his lead, then yeah, you're fighting for your life right here.
Okay.
Xavier, what were you saying? Sorry.
I'm gonna cast Vampiric Touch on the bandit that's closest to me.
Okay.
That I can
How's
see.
the spell read?
What are you asking?
Is it like ranged spell attack, or is it like a Constitution saving throw, or?
Never mind. It is a melee situation. How far away from me are they?
30
The
feet.
golem is 30 feet. The bandits are 35 feet.
This range.
Usually your movement speed is 30.
Yeah. I'm just checking other spells. I'm gonna cast a Scorching Ray.
Okay.
I create 3 rays of fire and then an additional ray of fire for each class or each level above 3rd higher.
Yeah. So what level are you casting the spell at?
4th level, so I get 1 extra ray, right? Because it's 3rd level. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Oh no, for each additional ray for each slot above 2nd. So I will get 2 extra rays.
Correct. There you go.
Okay. So I just roll a d20 to see if it works.
You think you roll
Does it say-
you roll a d20 for each one of the rays that you're sending.
Yeah, for each target.
Each one
So
is
it'd
its
be
own hit.
4 different ranged spell attacks. You'll make 4 d20s to attack.
Correct.
And you'll add your
Exactly,
spell
pro
attack
average
bonus
Joe.
to each of those.
No, I get
Yeah, if your name is Garrett, you a bitch.
there's 3 rays originally, and I get an additional 2, so it'll be 5 total. Cool.
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yes.
10. Is there
Yeah, your spell attack should have a bonus.
that would be a good idea to look at.
It's usually your
It's in spells.
casting ability and your proficiency.
Oh, that's the wrong one still. Would it be attack/save on the D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
So it's +7 to 17.
Nice.
Okay. And that's the first one. Which one is that hitting?
I'm gonna aim for the back 3 guys.
Okay.
Once each, and then the golem twice.
Okay.
So that one's.
So just go ahead and roll to hit with all of them, and you can assign which one hits who.
That's a D20. That one's going at the golem.
That's a crit. You got a crit on the golem?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
22 after bonuses. It's going at the second guy. Second
Okay.
bandit.
And you would notice at this point in the combat that one of the bandits seems to be a bit bigger and in charge of the other two.
Okay. Well, 12 is going at the third bandit. The one all the way to the right.
Okay. Cool.
And then I have one more left, right?
Yes, because that was 4. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And then 10 at the boss bandit guy.
Okay. So run those numbers by me one more time. It was 22, one was 17, one was 20, and what were the other two?
It was 12 and 10, I believe.
Okay. The 10
Thank
does
you,
not
Daddy.
hit.
I knew
Everything
you
else
wouldn't say
hits.
no.
Okay.
Thank you
So-
for joining us, Pro Average Joe.
Love
Thank
to
you
see
for
you,
the
Joe.
Thank you so much.
Love.
Holy shit.
Thank you for giving us $5 of Jeffrey Bezos' money.
Hey, fuck Jeffrey.
So the crit, go ahead and roll your damage against the giant, and in that calculation, double your dice.
Okay. Do I roll twice as many dice, or do I just double the dice I roll?
Just double the amount on the dice.
It is 18.
And
Thank you
that's
very
doubled.
much, sir.
Yeah, that's double.
You're a gentleman
Okay.
and a scholar.
Beautiful.
Because it's 2d6.
Pro Average Joe, my dude.
Yes.
My
Out here
dude.
gifting subs.
Thank you. You
Hi,
are a
Josh.
gentleman
What a
and a
king.
scholar. It keeps happening. I just keep hearing the notifications.
Garrett's
I'm going
mad.
to get a separate notification
Okay.
for every single one of these
Every
Every
subscriptions.
single one.
So then we're gonna go with your other two hits on the middle two bandits.
5.
On both of them.
On one of them.
Mhm.
And then the other one is going to be a 6.
Okay.
I thought you said 4 out of 5 hit, right? So I should roll another set.
You get to roll one more hit.
Okay. 10.
Okay. Beautiful. Karuna, that is, or actually, no, it's the bandits' turn. My bad. Bandits are going to attack. Let me get their stat block up.
Nope, they're still going. Still
Oh, there he goes. He's gone.
Ah!
Nope,
There
I'm
is.
still here.
Also,
I hit my
Garrett,
tablet
Pro
on
Average
accident.
Joe says that they miss you and they'll see you when they get home.
I miss you too, buddy.
Aw. That's so sweet.
Do we make it through? I think that we made it through all of the subscription
guessing.
notifications that happened one at a time
Hmm.
from the
Okay.
10 gifted subs. Oh my goodness.
So two of the bandits are going to run out from behind the giant, and one of them is going to swing at seemingly nothing.
Bitch.
They're just randomly swinging in the air. The other one goes around to attack Grawl.
What did him swing at? Why him swing? What him swing at?
He's swinging at a trap.
Ear.
And he rolled a 2 to hit Grawl. So
Nervous.
Grawl will turn around and see him try to hit him and see him miss and just punch him in the face.
What a Wayne
So then
move.
that goes around to Karuna. Karuna, it is now your turn.
I don't know what I do.
Said you read the
You
whole
have
book.
you have an action,
It's a
and you
lot
have
of
a
fun.
bonus action,
It's a
and you
lot
have
of fun.
movement.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can take your full movement broken up how you want. You can move, then attack, then do your bonus action.
What am I looking at right now?
Your actions.
So your party is in the middle of a giant fight with these warring bandits and this giant. So in front of you, Grawl is head to head with the giant, and a couple of bandits just flanked around him. And then
And you
there's
punched
one,
him in the face.
Yep. There's one just swinging wildly at seemingly nothing. And then there's one in the back. He's kind of a bigger bandit, and he has not moved yet.
Okay. I want to cast one of my
golem,
spells.
Do
the
it.
giant and the 2 bandits are about 30 feet in front of you, and then the bandit captain is about 35 feet in front of you.
I want to use one of my spells that lets me freeze him so we can kill him, but I don't know
Okay.
how to find that in this.
What spell do you have that you want to use?
See, it doesn't really give me a list of spells. It
Did you
says I
pick your
don't
spells?
Are you
I
in the
don't
mobile
have
app?
any first level spells.
Oh,
or
you didn't
second
pick
level
your spells yet.
Okay. Well, that's totally fine. We can figure that out.
Go to your manage spells.
Yeah, so let's get a spell book out and start this.
Oh god, this is gonna take a long time.
It's
It'll be
not
fine.
going
We
to
can
take
do
that
it
long.
D&D.
You have 5
It's
cantrips
called
and 8
amateur
spells.
hour.
So
It's called amateur hour.
It
This
is
what
called
we're-
amateur
this is
hour.
what we're
all
Also-
doing.
these are cantrips, see? So you can pick 5 of these.
What is I don't know what the word cantrip means.
It means
It's
that
like
you
a
can
spell that
use
doesn't
them as
require a
many
spell
times
slot.
as you want.
Yeah, like
And it doesn't take up a
okay.
slot.
like if I had used Eldritch Blast, which I should have done, but I'm an idiot.
Well, this one says chill
You're not
touch.
an
I want to
idiot.
see what it is.
You're a baby.
Chill touch is a good one.
Yep, that's good.
Chilling touch it would be very good.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of chill touch.
Oh yeah, the range is 120 feet. So you
Cool.
can
By the way, this is also part of the reason I chose to do combat first.
I
the
knew that I
kinks
didn't
out.
finish this fucking thing, but I didn't know
Yeah.
like what to do next.
It's
Okay.
a lot, and when you're reading it versus doing it, your brain is absolutely on different sides. Like it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
There has to be
It's
flames.
made
on it,
easy
that
with
works.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
Like already
D&D
present.
Beyond's pretty great
Okay.
because then once you go into manage
But I don't
spells, it
want it
only
for
shows
this
you spells that
specific.
you can use, so it's easier to pick them.
Damn, Josh really been going crazy in the chat. I'm looking
Did
at
you
the,
just now see? Yeah, it's freaking
Yeah.
10
I don't know what you
subs.
mean.
And we have a sound
That's dope.
notification for
Numbing
each
frost to form on
individual
one
sub.
creature that you can see within range.
So while everything else was going on, I just kept hearing diddling, diddling, diddling.
That's awesome.
I don't know, man. I don't know
Hey,
what
every
you want.
single one of those sounds is an accomplishment for you.
If you had
Courtney,
talked to me
because
about
you
this
figured
when
this
I
out.
was doing mine outside on the
I didn't
balcony,
know that this was
I
a
would
part
have
of it.
easily helped.
No. It's totally cool. Like
Ah.
your character is built around this volatile. You're a wild magic sorcerer, right?
Someone asked me that today. Are you using wild magic? Robbie asked me that today, and I was like, I don't know.
So that's your subclass.
I mean, I'm a sorcerer, but I don't know. Like, I don't get the
So-
wild magic thing.
When you went to go build your class, if you go down to sorcerer, there's all these different subclasses of sorcerer that you can pick. And each of them unlocks at, I think it's like level 3 is when you get your first
Mhm.
subclass feature.
And this is true for
Yeah.
every class.
Yeah,
that you'll play.
so yeah, any class at a certain level you start getting subclass features that like enhance how your class plays. So like with a sorcerer, depending on your sorcery points and like how you cast spells, your subclass like differs how you play that a little bit. It gives a little variation to, instead of just playing the same sorcerer every time, you could play a wild magic sorcerer, you could play a storm sorcerer, you could play all these different types of sorcerers.
Is meta magic one of the ways she can go?
Yes.
Subclass wise?
Meta magic comes
Meta
with your
magic
subclass no matter what.
Yeah, I was gonna say meta magic is like a keyword for sorcerers. It's how you
sorcerer.
It's how you use your sorcery points.
What about elemental affinity?
That
I think you're still in the base sorcerer stuff. You could like there's draconic bloodline, wild magic, aberrant mind, clockwork soul, divine soul, shadow magic, storm sorcery.
Oh, I
favored
did
soul.
choose the draconic bloodline.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Because I chose that one because I
So-
wanted to do the frost spells, and that's why I chose the white dragon.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Good. Yeah.
Right.
Also,
Yeah, so the elemental affinity, that's starting at 6th level, so you have that ability.
That's just
So that
automatic.
says when you cast a spell that deals damage of the type associated with your ancestry, you can add your charisma modifier to the damage roll. So that's like super
That's
good.
sick.
So
I
you
fucking
chose
love that.
like
Sorcerers are so fucking cool.
like a silver or a white dragon for your ancestry. Like
Yeah, she
bloodline?
chose
yeah, I chose white.
Okay. So that totally makes sense. We're on the same page now. You got that. Now we just need to fill out your spell book. Get you the amount of prepared spells that you need.
Spells.
Just
Just pick all the cold ones.
All the cold ones.
I mean, yeah.
Right?
It's a good strat.
There have
Yeah.
been a lot of
Yeah,
things that
for max
Oh.
damage, that's definitely the best way to go.
What about acid splash?
acid splash is a fun
I
one.
hurl a
Um,
bubble of acid.
There you
That's
go.
a
You have
pretty
5
high damage
cantrips.
spell for a
Oh,
cantrip.
especially
yeah.
if it, especially if you like barf it up.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
So
She sees her
Frostbite.
friends
At
getting hit and
levels-
she
Spit
barfs.
at him.
Learn
at
from
level
gross.
7, Kenzie.
Huh? What's up?
At level 7, you should know 5 cantrips.
Right. We have to pick them. That's
So,
what we're looking at right
yeah.
now.
So right. So we're picking 5 cantrips.
One of them's called
and
Thunderclap.
Yeah.
Thunderclap these cheeks.
I was just gonna
Hit
say
learn.
I do like to imagine
Ray
a
of
very
Frost.
like
I want to look
thick
and see what
sorcerer
it
Well,
is.
it's gonna
that
okay.
their entire intent is just
Clap them cheeks.
working.
Yeah.
Clap them ass.
I feel like that's a bard.
See, that is a level 1 spell.
Oh, okay. And I only get
Yeah,
8
let's go.
spells?
See how it says first.
At level 7, you'll have 4 first level spells, 3 second level spells.
Holy shit! Hold on, hold on. I got it. So that way we can do this real quick.
3 third level spells and 1 fourth level spell slot. You'll know 8 spells to cast between those spell slots.
How many second level spells?
3. Yeah, it's 4, 3, 3, 1. So first is 4, second is 3, third is 3, and fourth is 1.
Okay. We have 5 cantrips. We need 2 more.
Yep. Should I get a bonfire? Should I get minor illusion? Sounds cool.
Okay, Mom.
glad to
I
see that.
create
Minor
a
illusion's
sound or an
pretty cool.
image.
Aren't echoing again. That's nice.
I always like getting like at least 1 or 2 utility cantrips too, instead of just damage cantrips. Because there's a lot of situations when you're not just in a fight that you can use cantrips as well, like Prestidigitation or Mage Hand and that kind of stuff.
I always recommend if you can get Prestidigitation to get
Oh.
Prestidigitation, because that can do so many wonderful, simple things for you.
No,
Yeah. The
That
way
was-
that
Oh, yeah, 'cause
wizards
you can do,
wrote it,
like-
it's stupidly useful.
yeah.
That word is excessive. But we'll
It
learn
is. It's a long word.
My boyfriend and I have had several conversations strictly about the spell Prestidigitation and all of the things that it can do, and the differences between Prestidigitation in D&D 3.5 versus 5e.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah, that's been several conversations.
Sounds rough.
That's what happens when you date nerds. So
You can also do your acid splash, or I mean, I don't
If
know.
it helps for the pronunciation, just think of it as digitization and then add Presta in front of it, and you're already like 90% of the way there.
Presto, Digimon. What about poison? What about poison spray?
Again, it's a good spell. It's just how you want to build the character. Like, are you building I mean, you've got this draconic bloodline. You're struggling with this power that you've gotten. Do you know a lot of damage spells, or are you afraid of that magic? Do you not know as many damage spells?
I'm getting it.
We only have one more cantrip left.
I just needed one more cantrip, yeah, and I think I'm just gonna take acid splash, but I don't know if that's good enough.
Yeah,
it's plenty. It's plenty good.
Okay.
Just take it. Don't overthink it that much.
Okay.
Go with your gut.
I'm just like
I hit first.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I'm just trying to think of what would your character want to do with that, you know?
Yeah.
Charm person. I attempt to charm a humanoid I can see within range.
It's a pretty useful one.
It can be.
Yeah, it's actually a really good spell.
They regard me as a friendly acquaintance. Nice. Manipulate people.
Yeah.
I'm good on that one. We're gonna learn that one. We get 4 first levels?
Yes.
Yep, you get 4 first level spells.
There's one that lets me understand the literal meaning of any spoken language I hear, but I already speak 3 languages.
Well, look at you, Miss Trilingual.
That's why I chose all that stuff so that I could speak multiple
auto understand everything, or what? What's your deal?
I mean, you don't have to auto understand everything if you don't want to.
Well, and just because I can read it doesn't mean it's gonna, you know.
There you go.
Hey, there's a sleep one. I can send other creature into magical slumber. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Another good one.
Sleep can be really useful.
Undead and creatures immune to being charmed can't be affected by it.
So half elf.
I like that spell. Gives us time to run away or to kill them.
How do you guys feel about magic missile?
I like magic missile.
It's a good spell. It you don't never have to roll to hit with it. It just hits.
Yeah.
I can
Unless they have mage armor.
I can touch a creature and its jump distance is tripled until the spell ends. I'm guessing I would touch one of you guys so you could jump
Or
high.
you could do it yourself too.
Or yourself.
Or you can touch yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Unless you're unwilling.
You can be a
fucking
willing
touch
creature.
yourself. I'm gonna learn the jump.
How do you feel about ice knife, Kenzie?
Ice knife.
Ice knife is right
I
there.
like ice
Wow.
knife. I have ice knife. One
And
of my
you know-
druids likes that one a lot.
Your draconic heritage
Is
does lend
ice.
itself
Is
to
Also-
ice magic.
No one the murder weapon melts, so it's perfect.
Exactly.
Okay, we'll learn that
Since
one
it's
too.
like
That's
Whatever,
4, right?
bishop.
Since
It's
it's
a
dragon
murder mystery,
extra,
not a
If you
murder
cast
role
may have
play.
mage armor. You already have
He's
4, right?
got
1, 2,
good
3,
advice,
4.
too.
Okay. So you unclick 1, and then you click 2, and then I'll give you all your second level spells you can do.
Sweet.
And you have 3 of those. You can learn.
Scorcher. A line of roaring flame 30 feet long.
If you can't pronounce his name, I probably wouldn't pick that. Because it's gonna mess with you.
Xanathar.
Agonars.
Agonazar. Is
Agonizer.
that how I would say that? Yeah.
The agonizer.
Abacaneser,
Agonizer.
actually.
The first book in the Bible. It's just a lot of sounds and a
Scrooge.
lot of Ebuchadnezzars.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I thought it was Eberstein.
Abracadabra.
Eberstein.
I think I'll do this one. Alter self.
Alter
Yeah.
Self is also super fun.
Yeah, I
And,
could like swim with it and shit. I could
Yeah.
sprout
That's a-
gills.
It's a really powerful spell, honestly. Like
Okay, I'm gonna choose that one. How many second level ones can we have? 2?
You can have 3.
3. Oh.
So use that one, give yourself wings, and then use jump, and it's like you're flying.
That's what the Wright brothers said.
There's like dark vision. That one seems cool.
That one
Do
is
you already
useful
have
if your
dark
character
vision?
doesn't have it.
I don't think so.
You probably already do, if you're draconic or half elf.
Oh, sweet. I'm both.
Yeah, you do.
It'd be a racial feature.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, enlarge / reduce.
Hey, someone
That's
already
what
tried to use that.
C2 was about to do.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I'll make you big if you make me big.
Oh no.
Oh, invisibility. That's a good one, right?
Phrasing.
Brazinga.
Lana.
I'm gonna choose invisibility too.
Hell yeah.
I can touch other
Okay,
people, make them
okay.
invisible. And you said 3 second levels?
Yep, 3
3
second and
level
3 third.
spells.
See, this is why we play D&D, to get people to make character sheets.
Oh shit.
That's not a spell.
No,
that's
it is.
actually
It's
a really
just
good spell.
you do have to unlock a particular
Yeah, you just have to use
Guidebook,
wish to make it a
but-
spell first.
It's totally a thing.
What was the spell that you had?
Endocaprice.
Endocaprice.
Endocaprices.
Okay. I'm gonna take the snowball swarm. Snowlock, is that how you say it? You don't like that
What?
one? What is
I
that
love
ooh
it.
for? Okay.
No, ooh is in like hell yeah, more ice stuff. That's
I thought
gonna
you were
be
like,
awesome.
ooh. Okay.
Niv Mozart.
All right.
I'm gonna go with no.
Asmarana Mordecai de Stenakoldakar.
Damn, Garrett, you were so fast on that. I was like, I wonder, because there's only one other Magic player in the group, as far as I can tell.
Oh Christ!
I mean,
that's
like-
why.
Yeah.
My partner does. He used to, and it's the same as when he used to start talking about League. And at some point, I
The
just
character's
no.
name.
That's excessive.
I could talk
Okay,
about Lee.
I need one more spell. How come I have the option of 3rd or 4th level?
What?
You
No,
can
you
choose
get
one
3
4th level.
second level spells, right? You
Uh-huh.
pick 3 here. You get 3 third level spells, Kenzie.
Oh.
And then
Yeah.
you get 1 4th level
And
spell.
a 4th level spell.
Yeah.
Well, it just said
And
7 out of
most of
8, so
the-
I was like, oh.
most of the stuff that you know at 1st, 2nd, and 3rd level, or at 1st level, you can cast at higher levels, and it'll increase
Just
the
take it, yeah.
degree of the effect.
Yeah, like my Rays
Yeah.
of Valor or whatever.
Mhm.
Can I
Scorching
already
Ray.
fly?
Yeah, there you go. What?
Can I already fly? Or do I have to learn
you
it?
set yourself up to
Um,
jump and change your body. So like,
I was
Pretty
gonna
much.
say, how would you fly?
There are a lot of different ways we
'Cause-
can conceptually speak of flying.
You're a humanoid with meat and bone.
Aren't
mean,
we
but, like,
all?
you
Yeah.
could glide pretty well
Allegedly.
if you wanted to.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, I have bones.
I believe I could be categorized as an elder.
I've seen one of my bones. I know I've got bones.
Allegedly.
I've seen mine too.
Allegedly, I have bones.
I believe the phrase was, Sarah, you do have bones. And I said,
Allegedly.
Sleet storm.
I have never broken
Are we just
a
going full on
bone.
frost?
Yeah,
It
dude.
was.
Why
Sarah,
not?
You have.
Just make yourself
bones.
super strong. Fuck these guys in the mouth.
Okay,
Fuck
we'll
'em
do
up.
sleet storm.
Yeah, they're just
And
some
how many of these
random
can I do? 3?
bandits. 3 third levels.
Did you learn 3 already?
I'll be right back.
It looks like you.
1.
Teeth
Okay,
and
so
are out of
you have-
bones.
Right? That's
You
what I'm
can have-
saying. That's what I was
Let's
like.
chat tonight.
I think you can have as many at this point because of the level that you're at. You can have as many whatever levels of spells you want, but that's how many spell slots you get. So you have less spells than you have spell slots because you can cast a spell more than one time.
Oh yes, she can know 8 different spells,
Correct.
but she
Yep.
can cast one
Multiple
4th level,
times.
3 third levels, 2 levels, and 4
Four
first levels.
So if she wants to remove a first
Correct.
level spell to get an upper level spell, or you can just
Outside bones.
cast your lower
Yes,
level
you have
spells at higher levels.
8 known spells, but those were your spell slots we were describing.
Welcome, Cal. How are you?
Hey, Game
I
You
Daddy.
have
Storm,
inside bones
damn.
and outside bones.
Hey, We've got a game daddy in the chat.
Hi, Cal.
Hey, we're in the middle of combat right now. Where you been, buddy?
Is that all of them?
Fucking
It's been
spent
like
him
an
I would
long
probably
enough.
take
Come on,
away
guys.
I'm just kidding.
one
Hi,
of
buddy.
your-
How are you?
known spells. Like maybe oh, you have a snowball swarm? That's really crazy.
That's what I chose.
Maybe I don't know, get rid of invisibility. Can you make yourself invisible with alter self?
No.
No.
You can't
No.
like turn yourself into chameleon skin?
No.
Wow, this game's really limited.
It's pay to win.
This
It's
is
like you
fine.
need chameleon skin, but it
Okay,
wouldn't actually.
okay, I have
Well,
all
there's
these
like
spells
an
now.
ice storm she could pick if she had chose like to get rid of one of those 3 things, like jump.
It's fine.
Mhm.
I have a
You're a
snowball
teenager.
storm. I need to jump. Okay, we're ready.
Okay.
So which one are you gonna
So,
cast?
there's a golem and 2 bandits 30 feet in front of you, and there's a bandit captain 35 feet in front of you. Grawl is mid-combat with them, as well as the rest of your
Look at your
party.
spells,
What do you
look at your
do?
actions.
What do I do?
I would probably cast a cantrip. That way, well, I mean, you have.
I do want to hear
Got a lot of
Cal
spell
explain
slots.
what he needs by a 50-year-old teenager.
Put it in the chat, my guy. Put it in the
Spend
chat.
time
You
with
have
Tony
different. You have
Hawk?
11 different spell slots. So like, I don't know if I'd worry if I were you about just casting
'Cause if you
spells.
spend time with
willy-nilly.
Tony
Yeah,
Hawk, you
you
have to
can.
tell
You're a
me.
sorcerer. You can cast spells. You can use meta magic. You can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost, but I don't know like how to do it. I know I have to roll a die, but I don't
yep.
know like.
Read
You're
this.
told
So
like,
to
just,
do
just,
this.
just like magic, read it.
Okay. A frigid beam of blue-white light streaks toward a creature within range, and it is because it has a 60-foot range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, it takes
So-
1d8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of
We're
your
gonna
next turn.
pause there. So
Okay,
make a
sorry.
ranged spell attack.
Roll a
So
D20.
you're gonna roll a d20 and add your spell attack modifier.
Okay.
It's 4. It's 4, Kenzie.
Oh, okay.
Because you Ray of Frost, right?
Yeah.
So it'll tell you on attack save.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, fuck. Hold on. It fell off the
Take your
desk.
time.
Ah.
It's a big game.
16 plus
Yeah.
4, 20.
Nice.
Okay. So that what are you hitting with that?
I am hitting the thick boy, the one who's
Golem, the big,
closest.
thick
the
boy.
Grawl.
No,
Or is that your
Brawl is
name?
our guy.
Grawl is you,
your
right?
leader. Yeah, he's
Okay.
your teammate. He's your squad leader.
I'm working on it.
I'm walking in.
So yeah, the big stone golem. So you're gonna hit that, and that was a nat 20, or is you
dirty
rolled
It was
a
a
20?
dirty 20.
total 20.
Okay, beautiful. So then what was the damage number?
She didn't roll because you didn't tell her to.
Yep.
It takes 1d8
No, no, no.
cold damage.
I roll a
That's what
D8.
it said.
Okay, so yeah, you
Double
add
pyramid.
This one.
Yep.
and because you have your draconic heritage, you add
6.
your
Damn it,
charisma.
gal.
Charisma, I do believe,
modifier. Yep.
So then we go back to abilities. So your charisma modifier is
+1.
Yep.
So 7.
Okay, so it takes 7 points of cold damage.
Okay.
That
And
is
its
your
speed
action.
is reduced by half.
it's
Yes.
2d8.
Okay,
Just it's
So-
just
Because you're a higher level.
Oh.
Mhm.
So roll another d8.
yeah, roll it again.
Boop. 2.
So just add 2 to
so
what was it?
9
9
total.
total.
9 total. Yeah. That was
So 9 points of cold damage. Awesome.
Let's see that shit.
Now what?
So that was your action for your turn. On each of your turns in combat, you can take your 30 feet of movement, or however much your movement is.
Should be 30.
Take an action and a bonus action. Do you have any bonus actions that you'd like to use? Some spells can be cast as a bonus action.
How would I know?
It'll say
in-
BA.
It'll say casting time. It'll be instantaneous, or like a bonus action or an action.
Action. Yeah. If it says 1A, it's one action. If it says 1BA, it's a bonus action.
Oh, okay, I see.
What she said.
All of them are 1A.
If you're on D&D Beyond, if you also go to just your actions column and then go to all, next to all, there's one that says bonus action, and it'll tell you things that you can do for your bonus action. Like, for example, as a rogue, I have a cunning action, so I can hide, disengage, or dash on my bonus action. And then
She just has 2-weapon fighting and converting sorcery points as her bonus
Right.
actions.
So what meta magics have you taken?
I don't know what that means.
Meta magics would be under skills, Kenzie?
So
Or
that's
no.
like
No, it'd be under.
empowered
Features and
spell,
traits.
quicken spell.
So your meta
I don't
magic
think
is
she's
right
chosen
here.
those yet, mate.
She's chosen distant spell and empowered spell.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So neither of those let you cast spell at bonus action. So if you've only got actions to cast, then you're kind of a one and done.
Okay.
But on your next turn in combat, you can absolutely use empowered spell if you want to check that out.
Okay.
That lets you boost your damage, I believe.
yes, and then or make them have they have disadvantage on a saving throw or something.
She has an advantage against, or like a resistance, is what it says. Is what I thought I read.
You can still use your movement though if you want to like get further away from the giant or something.
Yeah,
Wish I could've
absolutely.
done that.
And you can also like use items and stuff, but we're just starting, so you only have
I
like
can't tell
starting
if this is
equipment
for
and
your
stuff.
ear.
This is the right ear.
Okay.
That's left ear. Yeah, they're weird. That's why I'm buying a splitter, so we can just both wear nice
So
headphones.
would you
Yeah.
like to
Nice.
move at all?
Talking to me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. It's still your turn.
Don't I want
Would
to
you
like run away from them? Or can I like go into a place where they won't really see me so I can cast another spell later to help you guys?
You can
How does that
absolutely
work?
try. There's some trees and a little bit of cover around you. You can try and hide, and if you like get behind something or like duck behind a rock or something like that, then you can get some cover and boost your armor class, so it's harder to hit you.
Can I climb a tree? Or does that have to be like
That'd
in
be
my
a dexterity
abilities?
situation.
Okay.
Kenzie Game Daddy says hi and he misses you.
Hi Cal, I miss you too.
And
Dexterity's
X.
-1. Hey, thanks. I'm glad I'm
yeah,
included.
sorry.
We miss you.
We miss you. Yeah. How do I hide? That's all I want to do. We'll hide for now.
Turn yourself invisible.
So
I can't. I
I
can't
know.
do it. Right?
in front of you is a large uprooted system of roots, and you can absolutely duck behind that, and I'll give you half cover for that. I think that boosts your AC by 2.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Indeed, good sir.
And then that goes around to Ebert.
Excellent. Okay. The space where the guy is swinging and you can't really see. No, I'm so sorry. I have to interrupt my own turn. Cal, Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew is durable. I think we need to abort the entire channel.
Somebody
Thank
just
you.
said flaming
you.
hot Mountain Dew.
I had
And
to,
all right,
I
let's
just-
keep
that makes
this
me so
rolling.
upset. Yes.
Yeah. I
The
cannot.
space where the guy is swinging at, but there isn't necessarily anything there.
Mhm.
I want to go to like cast inflict wounds on anything
think
that
it's
I
in
can just
Discord.
like touch there, even if I fall
They're talking
through
about.
that and
Oh, I
go
thought they
into the
did.
bandit.
Even if
Okay.
Hot Wife got it for you, that doesn't mean that you can. No, absolutely.
Go ahead and
No.
roll to hit.
Perfect.
This is disgusting. Get it out of my chat.
Yeah. Just please.
What's wrong?
It's my own dice. Okay. It's me and my own fucking dice.
You okay?
17.
Oh.
17. Math is hard.
Sometimes your brain just doesn't want to do things.
As you reach your hand out, where you were going to grab what was midair, the bandit's hand almost magnets to yours. So you
Sucks to suck.
grab the bandit and liquefy him.
Oh,
He's liquid?
Yeah, he turns into a puddle of goo. Face melts. He's just a pile of bones and goo now.
There are
allegedly
bones.
bones.
Less than ideal.
Alleged bones.
But there are bones.
Yeah,
Okay.
They
okay.
all just like clatter to the
bones and
well,
goo.
Bones and goo.
I just look at the goo. I even get to hurt you.
How
His
unsatisfying.
Okay,
inside bones became
So
his outside
one
bones.
bandit dead.
ciao.
Ka-chow!
That goes around to Nim. It is your turn again.
Nobody
Or unless
hit
you have
me.
anything else to do ever. Sorry.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm going to, knowing that I have been discovered, I am going to scuttle my way around the tree and hide again.
Okay. You want to roll stealth for me?
It is a 19.
I'm not even gonna
Cool.
bother. You're hidden.
And then, I'm
hold on one
gonna, I'm gonna hit that motherfucker. I'm gonna shoot my hand crossbow upon that big guy.
Thank you very much, sir.
The big
You're a
one
gentleman
or
and a
the
scholar.
bandit?
The big guy.
Boy.
The big guy.
The
The
golem.
stone one.
The golem. Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot my lovely crossbow at him for a 21 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit him.
Wonderful. And because I am hidden, there is a sneak attack. So there is that.
Go ahead and add it up.
6 plus 15 is 21 points of damage.
21.
Nice.
21. Also, Motley, thank you so much for all of the subs, gifts, and the notification sounds in my ear.
Just beautiful work out there. Just the community outreach is second to none today.
So that is my action, bonus action, and movement. I was just gonna
Beautiful.
shuffle around back in the trees, so nobody could see me still. I'm still hidey boy.
Tool, round to you.
Sorry,
It's you,
I
Zach.
turned my volume down. Yeah, sorry. It took me a minute to register.
How could you?
Like shit,
Um,
I've got to play again.
So C-Tool is going to walk up to the golem and just
Walk?
Yeah, casually, real casually.
just casually. He's gonna walk up and be like, "Hey, look at that," and then I'm gonna touch my staff to him since it's infused, and I'm gonna use Shocking Grasp on it.
Infused staff.
Okay.
Yes, this is an
Artificers
infused
are
staff
insane.
with
Oh, he's an artificer. That's right.
Is that a spell attack or is that a save?
Mediterranean Vanilla.
I will
Melee
roll for
spell
it.
attack?
It's not a save. Yeah.
Okay.
Melee spell attack.
Yep. That is a. Where's my plus?
Why am I hungry?
17.
Oh, you see, your body
17?
uses fuel.
That hits.
Nice.
Sweet.
We ate Taco Bell like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, 3
Oh.
hours ago. I have to eat small meals every few hours, so
Otherwise, I get pissed.
I just
I,
keep
I'm
seeing
an
her.
unpleasant.
She's
person
shaking
to
her
be
Arby's
around.
and it's taunting me.
Shaking her Arby's.
That is 17 damage, and he
I
can't
am
take
spoiling
reactions.
my shake.
Okay, 17 damage.
Yep. And he can't take reactions until the next turn.
Yikes.
You go it.
And then C2 will kind of chuckle because he shocked him.
Shocking.
How shocking.
He points and just
uh,
touches him and goes, ha, ha, ha.
The big rocky boy loses the arm that was damaged by Grohl after the electricity surges through it. It makes the remaining pieces crackle and tumble off. So it's now a big one-armed Rocky boy.
Rocky never quits.
Speaking of which, it is now his turn. And he is not happy with the robot that just shocked the shit out of him.
Oh no, look that way.
Hey, he's not trying to hit me again. That's nice.
So the giant, when you come up to it and go, "Hey, look that way,"
Cal is an
he
old man.
he instead just hunches over and like glares down at you, thinking to yourself, "Did this thing just understand me?"
Oh fuck.
Fuck.
So it's gonna go ahead and make a multi-attack against C-Tool.
Oh boy.
That is a 16 to hit for the Great Club, and it's also gonna huck a rock at you, and that is a nat 20.
Well, the rock hits me.
Okay. I'm gonna roll damage.
Roll them damage.
Do a damage roll.
I don't like that face.
That's... I'm not even gonna add the bonus damage. That's 46 damage.
Oh god.
I'm not even gonna add the bonus damage, he says.
So
can't wait to
guys,
meet your next
C-Tool is hurt.
I think this is the first time in a long time I've played a character who doesn't heal.
You hear a lot of whining and sparks coming from C-Tool right now.
So the way this plays out visually,
Zach.
he glares down at you, you shock the shit out of him, his arm falls off, and he grabs one of the boulders that made his arm and just drops it on you.
Clank. Oh.
Nib
and
is
then
shaking her head
Whole
in the
breach.
tree.
that is around to Grawl now.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Gonna see if he has any sort of healing effects here.
Hey Zach, are you a construct?
No, I was just looking that up.
Because I have Spare the Dying, but it is you
He
know.
counts as a creature.
No, he's a Warforged. He's not a construct. He's
Yeah, I am not a construct.
synthetic, but not uninhabited. Yeah, Grawl is going to, as a free action, he's going to toss C-Tool a health potion. And then he's going to look back over at the stone giant, and he's going to say, "Oi!
Did you see
That's me robot you're
I saw that.
smashing!"
That's me, robot, you smashing.
And
I have to ask
start-
myself if I'm a construct every single day.
right.
Same.
So he takes his great axe and he just unloads on this stone giant here. So he's gonna roll to attack, and that is enough to hit, just barely.
Kenzie, Cal is letting you know that you and X
Damage.
look really cute with your matching chairs.
Aw, don't we? We went to IKEA and sat in like almost every
You just
chair.
made your chairs kiss. That's so cute.
Now kiss.
kiss.
Gotta use the TH.
I was
No.
just making the joke with my
Thank you.
friends that's what
Now
I've been
kiss.
doing. That's what I've been doing with all of my friend groups is just bringing them together and going, now kiss.
So you see Grawl take his great axe and just unload it over his head into a 12-6 motion, just like straight down and break this thing's knee. So the golem goes down to one knee, missing an arm, just in pieces basically.
Poor
but it's
guy.
still a threat. It can still raise that
Still
other
got a
arm and
fucking fist.
punch the shit out of you guys. So yeah, it's hurt. It is not looking very good. The bandit behind him, you see him start to cast some sort of ritual, and then it is Dalianar's turn from there.
So that bandit needs to go down.
Which one?
The like captain
Big
guy.
bandit in the back. He needs to go down.
Yeah. We're gonna cast Eldritch Blast and fuck him up.
There you
do it.
go.
Fuck him.
Roll a hit.
I am a
Fuck him up.
warlock.
Yes.
They call me Sir Sparkle Fingers.
Dirty 22.
That'll definitely hit.
Sweetheart,
let's
I don't
get some
think you
damage
can
in
roll a
there.
natural
What?
22.
I know.
What level are you casting it at?
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip, so
Automatically is 2d8.
0?
Oh,
2d10,
yeah.
2d12?
Yeah.
2d12.
It just boosts with your level.
Oh my god, they're taking Junie to Kansas City Comic-Con.
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh, my coworker's going to that.
Little baby
Creates more
cosplay.
than one beam when you reach higher levels. 2 beams
That
at
reminds
5th.
me. I should be sewing.
Oh, I have to make a second roll because there's 2 beams.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That one is 18.
That also hits.
Wonder Woman
Cool.
outfit.
Nice. If you guys see a fat Thor at Comic-Con with a wife and a little kid, that's my coworkers.
Or Cal.
I'm sure
I'm
he would
guessing
really
he's
appreciate
not
you
gonna
saying
be
that.
The only fat Thor at Comic-Con. I guarantee you he will not be the only fat Thor with a wife and small child at Comic-Con.
Hold on.
I'm holding
No, I realized how
with
general it
bated
was.
breath.
It's
That
a
narrows
mini game
things
for you
down.
guys.
0%.
It's now a mini game. You have to find them.
This is your side quest.
So I have Eldritch Spear, Agonizing Blast, and Repelling Blast. So it deals an additional 4 damage on each hit, and then I can push the creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line.
Nice.
So that'd be 20 feet total, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're rolling damage now, right?
Mhm.
D10.
Yep.
2d10.
Yep.
For each.
9
The die almost fell off the
plus
desk.
6, and that's 13 and 10 is 23 damage total.
Doesn't each bolt do 2d10?
He rolled 2d10 for each.
For each?
Yeah.
It's
Did
telling
you?
me 1d10 for each blast, but
Oh.
there's 2 blasts, so 2d10 total.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be broken.
So how much damage total
23.
at the Bandit Captain?
Yeah.
He takes an Eldritch Blast to the face, and takes another one to the chest. As he's being pushed backwards, he does an end-over-end somersault mid-air due to you juggling him. And then he falls flat on his back. You successfully interrupted his ritual.
Good.
Nice.
Is he
I
prone?
like that one, Garrett.
Yes.
Lovely.
Do a falling attack.
A rogue's favorite thing to hear. That guy's on the ground.
He's
I'll
wide
murder
open.
him.
His incredibly beautiful, stabbable back right there.
Oh,
Right there,
stifle.
flat on the ground.
Just wide open and stabbable. All right, that's around to Karuna. It is your turn again.
Oh shit. Okay, so I'm hiding right now, right?
Yes.
And I just watched some bullshit.
Mhm.
Yes, there is now a crippled Golem and a prone Bandit Captain, as well as just another bandit hanging out still.
And a crippled robot.
Which one's the most aggro right now?
How
The
bad
most
are you hurt?
Aggro?
Yeah, like is the tiny
The
little
stone
nerd
golem
bandit
is in its
running
death
at me
throes.
super fast?
It is the stone golem is in its death throes. It is about to wildly attack Grawl and Sea-Tool again if no one stops it.
Okay. I'm gonna ice knife it, can I? Yeah, its range is 60 feet too. That's not the same one I used before, right?
No, yeah, different
No.
one.
Okay. I'm hiding, right?
Mhm.
I create a
Yes.
shard of ice and fling it at one creature within range at the dude who's about to die. It says make a ranged spell attack against the target again.
Yeah.
Okay. So make a
Okay.
ranged spell attack.
Roll your d20, add your spell attack.
Sarah, I got reduced to 13 hit points with that one attack.
Okay. Okay.
It
I have
was
no
a big
healing
rock.
spells, but if you were dying, I could spare you.
That's good to
How
know.
kind. I can't even do that much.
So I roll a
This is
d20
why you have E.
and
Ice knife.
And you add your spell attack bonus.
okay. 9 plus 4, 13.
That's a 13 to hit the golem.
Yeah.
Your spell bounces off of him.
Why does it bounce off?
Because his AC is higher than 13.
Well, this says hit or miss the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
There you go. That's why we like ice knife.
Yeah. Let me get its stat block up so I can make that save for you. You said it's a dex save?
Yes. And thanks, Kimosabi, for teaching me that dex means dexterity. Nice.
What is the check? Because it rolled a 9. Not super dexy, this golem.
Yeah, something told me it wouldn't be.
What are you asking me?
It failed, so what happens?
Roll the dice.
2d6 full damage.
2d6 cold damage.
Roll
So
it.
roll your damage.
Here you go, kid.
Oh. 7,
Plus 1.
8.
Okay. So the golem takes 8 points of damage, and you see a little bit of frost kind of creep over its eye and blind it a little bit.
And I can only do one spell a turn, right?
Yeah, because you don't have bonus
Unless
action, so-
unless you have something that does bonus action, no.
Okay.
Get
Um,
cold, bitch.
Get cold!
Eberk, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move over to where Sea-Tool is and then cast Cure Wounds.
Thank
You do that.
What's it do?
It cures his wounds.
3d8 plus 3, so 18 total.
Nice.
18 healthy's back.
Yeah.
Thank you
And it is
for
just
the
a
oil.
It is just a standard potion of healing that Grawl threw to you.
So 2d4
Sounds
plus
good.
2.
I have to do
Anything-
action to actually drink it, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it bonus
I think
action?
that'll be it.
It might be bonus action.
Is it a bonus?
I don't know. I don't
can't
remember what rules as written is, but I always ruled it bonus action. Matthew Mercer rules is bonus action if you're taking it action if you're feeding it to someone else.
Yeah.
Is the Matthew
We will
Mercer
take that
rules.
ruling. we will take that ruling. So drinking it will be bonus action. Administering it to someone else is an action.
Okay.
Because you gotta like open their mouth. and
Open
shit.
someone's mouth, massage the
Yes.
throat.
At the
Hold
head.
their
I've had to give
nose.
I've had to give
Phrasing.
pets pills before.
Phrasing.
Yeah. yeah.
Um,
Hold on, I've got that emote.
so Eberk, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, that is back around to Miss Nim.
So Nim, how far away is the big bandit on the ground?
You've probably moved like 10 feet, so we'll call it like 45 feet.
Crazy.
45 feet from me.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the chat. This is your first chat. Balky be warned. Welcome.
Welcome.
Balky, friend.
Okay.
You're my friend. Okay. So then, for drama, and because ranged attacks are at disadvantage if they're prone, Nim is going to jump through the trees, bonus action dash, so that she can just jump from the nearest tree directly onto the chest of the man.
Okay.
And with her, she lands on all fours because she's a tabaxi, and with her claws in his shoulders, and then her tail whips around and stabs him with a dagger.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Is it 17?
This is art.
Yes,
Oh,
and if
I have
it didn't,
advantage.
I was gonna
This
say if
is
it didn't, I would have
art.
let you roll with advantage.
25.
Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And because I have advantage, I get sneak attack.
There's my proper.
Ooh, those are nice rolls. So that's
Flail
17
of
sneak
celebration.
attack plus 5. So 22 points of damage.
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't know
you
if I've ever
murdered
loved you
that
more.
guy, like straight up just murdered his ass.
I don't know if I've ever loved you more.
So he's dead. You hear a pushing of air out of his lungs as you puncture him in the back, and that's the last sound he ever makes. He's dead.
Wonderful. So she just kind of like, oh, and then stands back up, and it's just like, all right. And that's my turn.
With his captain dead, the other bandit flees the battle. He straight up dashes away,
Runs the fuck.
straight
Keep
back
running.
towards what you guys would know is towards the town.
Hand crossbows.
So it is now just the party and this majorly wounded golem. C-Tool, it is your turn.
Okay.
Interrogate.
I'm gonna drink that potion.
Yeah.
You successfully drink the potion. It's 2d4 plus.
I'm really
4.
sad that you're
God
not doing this
damn
in
it.
a robot voice.
Balco Warp.
All of
Did
his
you
voice
see
lines
their
have been robot
response?
voices, but his actual actions are not robot voice.
It's 2d4 plus 2 healing.
Okay.
Did
I
somebody
got
did,
9.
did
Beautiful.
Did you see Balco
Yes.
Warn's response about them
I
clarifying?
thought it might make you mad.
By not clarifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Courtney Rogue is very fun.
So-
Courtney doesn't get to play rogues very often, and she likes it.
They're very fun.
So he's just like
My
kneeling
hands,
in
my
front of
face.
me right now, right?
Yes, he has half of one leg and one arm.
Okay. So
And his eyes kind of like.
C-Tool is just gonna like take a step to him essentially, and with the quarterstaff start like bonking him on the head. And on one of those, he's also gonna use Shocking Grasp again
Okay.
because it's a cantrip.
Okay.
That's a 19 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Shocking bonk.
Shocking
That
bonk.
slaps.
If you can at least do 15 points of damage, I'll let you kill him.
Why'd you say that?
I got this.
I got 14 damage.
Nice.
You know what?
sad
It's
now.
his
Wah, wah.
it's his turn next. Go ahead and
Niv
kill him.
Mozart.
Kill him? Okay.
Yeah, that's
Just-
enough.
As you guys are watching this like bonk, it's just like steadily getting faster. It just slowly kind of wears chips away at the rock. Just tink 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 tink.
I'm seeing this in my head, and it's like Claptrap from fucking Borderlands. Like his
Yeah.
arm just like starts ratcheting down quicker and quicker, like a fucking power tool, like a jackhammer or something.
Bonk, bonk,
Exactly.
bonk, 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 bonk.
See-
Hold on,
see
I have a
Chisel.
bonk, bonk.
You chisel
have a
like a
bonk bonk
design into
sound.
this thing's face.
What's the bonk bonk sound?
I'm looking for it. Hold on. It's in
On
sound
like the
alerts
last
you have
hit,
to
he
bit
just
redeem.
puts down the staff and takes out his hammer and just goes, tink.
And with that, the shocking grasp shatters what remains of the golem. Little bits of rock fly all over. Everybody takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage. And you
First
guys,
damage I've taken all combat.
yeah,
Must be
Same.
nice.
Must be nice. It sure is.
and then
There it is.
Yeah,
now it's
same.
bonk.
you guys are out of combat. You then hear, just far off in the distance, like it's in the back of your mind, but also like it's right next to you. You hear the clinking of glasses together, and your vision fogs over, and you see yourself in the tavern inside Hawthorne's Hollow. It's mid-afternoon. You guys have been there for a day, and you hear Grawl say, "To memories! May we have a lifetime full of them!" You've just been reminiscing about a battle.
Aww. I would be reminiscing about that battle. I was pretty badass.
C-Tool just lifts his mug of oil and goes, here.
So,
Nim takes
Hello,
a very...
motherfucker.
Hello. Nim takes a very delicate drink of her cocktail because she's not a beer lady. Takes a very trim drink of her cocktail and just goes, I was quite badass, wasn't I? That last final move, that was really cool. I really liked doing that. That was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yes, it was very graceful.
Took
when
that
you fell
rock
from the
like
tree.
a champ.
When I
you
fell
guys
from
did
the
great
tree-
out there. I just want to
Thank
say
you.
how proud I am of you guys. Coming out here and taking this mission like we have. It's not going to be an easy one. Now, you know the details. We're here because there's some missing merchants. The travel to and from this town hasn't been nearly as consistent as it has been in weeks prior. So the guild sent us out here to investigate. And
let's get going then.
it's up to you guys to figure out what to do from here.
So, merchants have gone missing.
Right.
Which
Is
merchants?
What are
Good
they
question to start
selling?
with.
All of them completely stopped travel. There's no merchants coming to or from Hawthorne's Hollow as of about 2 weeks ago.
So part of C-Tool's background was he actually worked like with the merchants on the docks and everything. Would he know a particular like merchant or anything that is kind of like knows like the underground like dealings and everything? Maybe you can talk to someone.
Through your dealings with different merchants, you would know of the name of the butcher, but you wouldn't know of a merchant who would like set up shop around here, because most of the merchants travel to and from. They're kind of nomadic.
Okay.
So generic Bob A probably had told you about the butcher in Hawthorne's Hollow, whose name is give me 2 seconds.
That's an
Give me 2
unusual
seconds. What a
name.
great name.
Yeah.
Dort. His name is Dort. D-O-R-T.
God,
That
I
is
love
an
this.
unusual name.
What a great name.
That's what I'm
Okay.
gonna name my firstborn.
My firstborn child is Dort.
Dort.
So I guess I'll probably go and try to find Dort and gather any information I can.
Nimble will also say it might be time for us to pay my brother a visit. You guys know I'm from around here, right?
Grawl is going to look at all of you and say, I'm going to start with the barkeep. And he walks over to the bartender, and you see him and the bartender. Her name is Martha, I believe. No, Mary. Her name is Mary.
Not Dort.
Ah, yes. Good old
You
Mary
see-
and Dort.
You see him. Look. Different people have different naming conventions.
Different
okay?
strokes, folks.
She is a human. Dort is a dwarf. Leave him alone.
All names in this campaign are 4 letters long.
No, they're not. I promise. Oh God, some of them are. So
Oh
no,
God,
her
a
name
lot
is
of them are.
her name is Mary Brondanovich. Excuse you. So, Grawl, you see him and the bartender kind of talking to each other, and you see her kind of get a little bit flustered. Do any of you want to go like check on the situation, or do you want to let that play out?
I'm minding my own business. Fuck that.
I will watch this.
C2
don't
will walk
care
over.
for
Watch as in like you're gonna eavesdrop and like get over there and see what's
Yes.
happening, or you're just gonna be like, oh, he got into it with somebody.
No.
Nim's listening in
Yeah.
and like
Okay.
judging, like listening in and trying to see if
You know how you
it's
do when you're out.
necessary for her to step in.
C2 will walk over.
So, you come over and you hear the tail end of what Grawl was asking her. And he says, they haven't been coming to and from. Where have they been? And the bartender, Mary, she looks at him and she says, we haven't had any merchants around here. We're kind of cut off from the normal supply line. And then Grawl looks at her very confused and says, we were sent here from the guild. God damn it, I lost my Grawl voice. We were sent here from the guild to investigate. Now you tell me where these merchants have been, because they haven't been coming here. And she starts to get really upset. She says, I don't know what you're talking about. We haven't had any of them around here for years. I've been living here my whole life. I haven't seen one.
And how old does she look?
She looks mid-30s.
Okay.
So that's massively conflicting information for what Grawl expected.
Yeah.
So you see both of them get very confused, looking at each other inquisitively, and she starts crying. Does anyone intervene?
Nim,
do anything?
yeah, Nim will pop in. Nim just kind of appears from around Grawl because he's big and she's not that big.
Right.
So she just kind of appears from around Grawl and like shoves him away and just goes, "Honey, go somewhere else." Sweetheart, are you okay, honey? What's going on?
This scary orc he's interrogating me about some merchants. We don't got none around here.
For years, you said?
For years.
C2 will like
crazy.
reaches out and gives her an oil rag to wipe her tears.
She looks at the dirty rag, and not having much for most of her life, she realizes the gesture and blows some snot into it. Thank you so much, you kind robot. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I
Man.
just
appreciate it.
I don't know what they did sending the Fated Six out here like this. And then walks away.
Oh, goodbye.
She just walks, sending the Fated Six. Do we have like a reputation in this area?
87.
The Fated Six is the guild, yeah.
Well,
Your-
no, that's
your
not the
guys'
guild. That's our group in the guild.
Your guys' guild is very well known, and you are one of the like premier groups within this guild. You guys are very well known for going around and doing good deeds and solving crimes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You guys are like looked up to. So people recognize Grawl when he goes to like ask them questions. They're like, oh, this guy, he means business. They see your
Mhm.
guild insignia over your clothes. So they know who you guys are.
Okay. So
Then
Nim's
how
like,
would they be getting artisan jams if there are no merchants?
That's my question too. Because there are definitely things that don't come from around here that they have here. And how would we have not? Well, how would we be getting information that it's been weeks if it's been years? This is upsetting.
They've never made it here then.
Bum, bum, bum.
But then are there merchants coming back in line, or are there people fucking with memories?
Grawl kind of rubs his face in confusion because he doesn't have hair.
Poor thing.
And
Doesn't
He-
rub the.
he turns around to,
Nim kind
to
of
the
like
rest
puts
of
a
you
little,
guys who
little paw on his hand so
who
he
walked
can rub
over,
a little
and
bit
he's
of
like,
hair.
now that just doesn't make any sense. We were sat here on official guild business, and her story's not lining up.
Well, that doesn't necessarily
I don't
mean
know
that
what to
she's
do.
being dishonest.
I feel like we need to take a look around town and get a little more information before we can make any rash decisions.
Well, I'm from around this area, and I feel like this is really odd.
You're telling me.
Can I use detect magic?
I was just about to ask the same thing.
You absolutely can use detect magic.
Is yours a spell? Because mine's a ritual, so like it'd be a second.
Mine's a spell, yes.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead and read detect magic for me.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. If you sense magic this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature that bears magic. You also learn its school of magic, if any.
Okay. You successfully cast it and detect no magic.
Okay.
Well, you do detect a little bit of magic coming from my necklace,
Ooh.
but that's just an old
That's
family
standard.
heirloom.
Yeah, I think traveling with you, I would have.
Yeah, you're very
I'm
used
used
to
to it. Yeah.
Because Nim wears a necklace with some bones on it that you guys would
Supposed bones.
supposedly.
Are those outside bones
Allegedly.
or?
Originally they were not. They were originally inside bones. But they're outside bones now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Are they made of emu?
No. The
so
bones
yeah,
of my ancestors. So
I guess if
So
I didn't detect
Grawl
anything,
suggests taking a look around town,
yeah.
and he also says, "Did she just call us the Fated Six?"
yeah.
Yes, she
The Fated
did.
Seven.
But now that doesn't make any sense.
What is it?
We're the Fated Seven.
Yeah.
She called us the Fated Six. That just doesn't make any sense.
But there's only
That's
6 of
what
us.
Yeah.
Well,
That means
not counting
one of us will
Patricia.
die.
You know Patricia.
Who the fuck
Come
is
on.
Patricia?
My
It's
axe.
his axe. Yeah.
It's the reason they call us the Fated Seven.
Oh my
Because
god.
Patricia is a part of the crew. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Danny.
Nim just
don't
kind of
get
is just
it.
like, yep, this is, yeah.
You know.
I feel like we need to at least go out and see people in the daily business and see if we notice anything strange.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
For sure,
Just-
Kima.
You want to try that accent again?
Can you get off my ass? How about that?
Can you
So
get off my axe?
Grawl will kind of go back to your guys' table where you guys have been drinking and eating, gather up his belongings, and start making out for the town square. He's assuming that you guys are following him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Question.
Mm.
Since that battle scene was a memory, are we full rested and full health?
Yes, you guys have a long rest, full health, all
Okay.
of that jazz. That was yesterday. It is mid-afternoon the next day.
That was a good
Okay.
question.
Love that shit.
I had an ex named Patricia once. She sucked.
Does that mean
That is not
Do
the
this.
primary function of an axe, Cal.
go up to full health?
That is
Alright.
not the primary function of an axe.
I'm really concerned that you just didn't use it right.
I have a feeling that's a user error, not so much
Yeah.
an issue with Patricia herself.
As we start to go into town, C-Tool using his staff is kind of like a walking. He's going to flip a little switch on it and extend up a magnifying glass and start looking around as we walk.
That's fucking hilarious.
It was supposed to be like an X. Ha 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 ha.
So as you guys go around town, you notice kind of the daily habits of everyone in Hawthorne's Hollow. You see Thraben, the groundskeeper, going around and lighting the lamps around town for when the sun goes down to keep the town square lit up. You see Old Man Rogers walking his dog through the cemetery. You hear the church bell ringing. It notes the passage of time, like 5 o'clock every night. There's a struggling young bard on the sidewalk, and he's singing a song with his lute. And you hear him say, "I just wrote this one yesterday."
That's a damn lie. That is a damn lie. I know I've heard him sing this one before.
You also see between the estate and the town hall, you guys see a librarian, half elf, kind of slender, rushing with some books clutched to her chest, like she's in a hurry.
Is she hot?
Oh yeah, she's
Oh yeah,
she's an elf librarian. Come on, dude.
of course she's hot. Of course she's hot.
She's hot.
Is she a belle?
Is she 100?
No.
Can I go up to the library?
She's like 230.
Okay.
So it is now. Grawl is going to have you guys like reconvene outside the tavern, and he's going to be like, "All right, so we kind of seen how this town operates. Where do you guys want to check first?"
I think we should go to the library and see if they have any records over the past X amount of months or years.
Well, it's not a bad idea. Anybody else?
Yeah, and I could charm that bitch with my charming situation.
If you guys look at the group chat, I did send like a rough little sketch of what the position of all the different buildings around Hawthorne's Hollow are, all the different like points of interest and everything.
I remember this.
What chat was this in?
It's in our
That was in the
free shot.
the Facebook message.
I don't see it in there.
No.
Oh, it's
The
this
scribbles.
picture?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the scribbles.
It's pretty rough.
It's so good. I love it.
Okay,
so much.
is this a map? Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, that is.
Someone
that
in
is
Twitch
the-
chat asked me if we had a map drawn up.
It is a rough map,
Is it
very
a map?
badly drawn.
I love it. Okay.
Nim would say, I'm thinking I might need to head over to the jail and see if I can say hello to my brother, especially if I'm in town again. It's been a minute since I've seen him.
And I'll
Okay.
stick by Nim.
So you're thinking the jail, you're thinking the library. Karuna,
What's up?
Dahlia, you got any ideas?
The library is a fine choice. I feel like that bitch has seen a lot.
We could
Well,
afterwards.
we don't know if
check
she's
out...
a bitch yet.
That person.
I
No,
think-
wait, that elf, right?
Yeah.
Seen that ass?
I'm trying to upload our map so I can share it with
Only
Twitch
bad
chat.
bitches have
Sorry,
names like
I'm
that.
distracted.
That's
After
all
we
right.
talk to the elf, we could go to the orphanage and see if their parents are missing.
Actually, C-Tool. It's Lay Orphanage.
Le orphanage.
L'orphanage.
It's
I
Les
just know
Orphanage.
simple-
L'orphanage. It's gorgeous art.
Oranges? As well as
It's really bad. It's
I
really
love
bad.
it
It's bubble
so
letters
much.
and scribbles.
You know what? It deserves to be on Twitch. This is happening.
Fucking fine. Okay, so we've got a couple people who want to go to the library, a couple people who want to go to the jail.
Oh, duh.
Grawl is going to suggest that we start at the jail and then go to the town hall, because that's where all the records are held. That's where the library is.
Okay.
Because that's kind of in the same neighborhood ish. So
Yep.
you guys will make a little class field trip over to the jail to see Nim's brother. On your way over, you notice Old Man Rogers is finishing up his little walk with his dog. But his dog is freaking the fuck out, like barking at everything.
Damn.
Almost like it's in like all directions, just like barking all over the place.
Hey there, bud. Hey, buddy. Nim kind of like leans
Oh
down.
yeah, oh yeah, don't mind Roger here.
Hey,
Roger is very loud
sweetie.
today. Old
Can
man
I put
Roger.
that dog to sleep?
Yes.
There
said it's
are
barking a
several
bunch.
ways.
There are several ways.
Can I put him to sleep?
I'm concerned.
I have a
I'm
sleep
concerned by
spell,
this
I mean.
phrasing.
Nervous.
The dog is still freaking the fuck out. But old man Rogers is holding on for his life, trying to hold on to this dog.
I would
Right.
like to pat the dog.
I would like
The
to
dog
start
is
a ritual.
not having it. The dog is not having it. You can start your ritual.
I would like to speak with animals.
Oh, nice.
Go
Cool.
for it.
Nice.
How long does
How-
it take to cast?
10 minutes.
All right. You got to keep this man and his dog here for 10 minutes.
Sir,
I'm
old
not-
man
I'm not
Roger,
waiting
could you
for all
tell
this.
us about your walk today?
Couldn't I just freeze him in place?
It's the
Okay,
same walk
okay.
I go on every day. Me and little Roger here, we go and we see Vanessa's grave every
I love that he has
day. at
But do you
the same
take
time.
the first turn to get to it? Do you go straight?
The fastest point from A to B is a straight line, young lady, and you know that.
Excuse you. I'm a gentleman.
Haven't you heard of the Pythagorean theorem, damn it?
Absolutely not. I have no idea
And
what that
just
is.
doing this back and forth with an old man for 10 minutes. I've been to Hy-Vee in Nebraska.
say-
I know what to do.
We'll go
We
ahead
can
and
keep
say,
an old man
I'm-
talking for 10
I'm
minutes.
not gonna make you roll for that. That was impressive. You can go ahead and finish up your ritual and try and speak to his dog.
What kind of dog is it?
It looks like a little Scottish terrier,
Nim takes out like
very
a little
wiry haired, long snout, kind of like little toy dog.
Nim
it's
takes
not
out
like-
a little package of like
It's not like Chihuahua small, but it's not like a big dog.
like a poodle mix, like a doodle.
It's the
No.
one older dog that's not a bloodhound in Lady and the Tramp.
The Scottish
Oh.
Terrier, yeah.
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 So Nim,
So, everyone.
Nim takes out like a little tiny pouch of beef jerky that
You're a
she keeps
blessing,
that she
X.
keeps to snack on. And starts like trying to like offer it to the dog to
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
calm it
'cause
down a
you're a
little
cat.
bit. I am a cat, yeah.
So Dahlia and Ari, you finished your ritual. It's been 10 minutes for you guys.
While
in game.
he's doing that, I've been trying to get
Okay.
the pupper treats.
What is wrong, dog?
Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh, what the fuck! Holy shit! Holy shit!
What are you seeing?
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! What the? Oh my god! Holy shit! What the fuck?
Calm down. Calm down.
Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh my god! Holy... it's just yelling and
It's
screaming.
Panicked.
Eber, you gotta calm emotions, or anybody
Well,
gotta
you
calm
know,
emotions?
That would be.
You
a
waited
very
10 minutes
interesting
for that.
spell.
Jesus Christ.
Just for that. No.
God damn
I don't
it,
really
Garrett.
work in calming. Most
I have
of what I
shocking
do
grasp.
is light based and hurting people.
Yeah, I don't even. Most of my stuff is dark based and also hurting people. So
Emotional damage.
emotional.
I can
damage.
cast-
Dog seems very
I can cast
frustrated.
silence as a ritual.
No,
Another
Absolute-
10 minutes.
Okay.
absolutely not. Nim
No,
starts
it's
walking off.
concentration up to 10 minutes.
Nim starts walking off. We're not taking 10 minutes to cast a goddamn silent spell because there's a yippy dog.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Why didn't I
Do
just
you
put
think
him to
that
sleep?
dog saw something?
'Cause
So,
then he's
so you
just
guys
gonna wake back
continue
up
on
in a
your
minute.
way.
Can I cast
guys
Wall
can-
of Fire?
You guys
I would like-
continue on your way.
Please
Okay.
don't
And-
murder this
On the
dog.
dog.
You make it to the jail.
People here know me.
Um,
Please don't murder this dog.
out front of the jail, you see a younger middle-aged tabaxi with a similar coloring to your party member.
He's a little
Um,
darker. He's got a little bit more of the dad's black cat, a little less of mom's gray.
Okay.
He is standing out front of the jail. You see him in his uniform. He is the constable for the town.
Hey, Night.
Oh my God. Nim, is that you?
I know, right? In the flesh. She jumps up and gives him a little hug.
There's
Oh
also
my
lots
God.
of fur.
It is so good to see you. It has been years. I'm so glad you got out of this little town. You look like you're doing well.
Oh, I'm having a grand time.
He pauses and looks at the rest of the party and he says, she was really all I had growing up. We didn't have much but each other. And that and Thonduin, he was like a father to us, really. He raised us. Man, I can't believe you got out of here. I'm so proud of you.
Yes, most of us have fathers.
I had a factory.
Nim is just like nodding. Yeah.
So
Didn't
Nim
forget about the robot
kind of
when I said that.
breaks out of his little
Alleged
reminiscence.
fathers.
And he looks back at Nim and he says, "What is bringing you to my neck of the woods?"
Well, our neck of the woods, I'm back from here anyway. We've been hearing about. I got this guild I'm working with. These are my friends. Obviously, we've been working together for a while.
Well, hello, Nim's friends.
Hello.
Oh,
It's so
this is
nice to
Everseen,
meet you.
And this is C-Tool. I like to call him Boop. And then this is. She introduces everybody. Just like
Nim is just pleased as pie to meet everyone. He is just very, very good.
He's a good boy. We've been working with this guild out of town. They actually sent us over here because they said that they was having some issues with merchants not coming in and out. But we was talking to Mary at the bartender, and she was saying that we ain't had merchants in years. But they say it's only been a couple months or a couple weeks. What's going on?
She'd be right. I haven't seen any merchants around here, and gosh, I can't remember the last one I seen.
Where do you get your jams?
And
My
your beef
jam?
jerky.
From the general store, of course.
Right, but where's the general store get it?
Heck if I know. I just figured they have it.
Interesting. You never was the brains of the operation, my friend.
After our parents died, I can't believe that Thonduin would take us in like that.
Hold it.
He's a very good guy.
Parents died? What are you talking about, Nat?
But I just told you, it was you and me growing up. We didn't have nobody else but Thonduin.
Who the fuck is Thonduin?
He runs the orphanage. He's been like a father to us. I can't believe you don't remember him. He was
What do you mean?
all
he's
we
been
had
like
growing
a
up.
father to us?
Exactly what I'm telling you. When we were growing up, he was all we had. Besides each other.
Nim is visibly confused. Night, what the fuck is wrong with you?
The fuck is wrong with me? You're over here disowning our adopted dad. I can't believe you.
I ain't met nobody with that
Could you,
name.
Nim?
I ain't never met nobody with that name before in my life. And I'm telling you, my father's name is Subtle and my mother's name is Misty, and they was there every day. And we have brothers and sisters. You talking about you don't remember
look
Silent
here,
or Shadow
Nim.
or
I'm
Ink
not gonna
or
have
Deep
another
or
word of it.
Agile?
I am not going to have another word of it. And you see his face start to break a little bit.
Insight check.
Almost like he's withholding something. Go ahead, roll insight.
As they're doing this, C-Tool just kind of like leans over to Dolomnar and goes, "What is a father?"
What is a father? Oh, glorious. That's a nat 20 on insight, my dude.
Oh, God.
And Knight believes he is telling the truth.
He believes he's telling the truth, but I know that he's fucking nutso.
So just going out on a limb here, your parents were some of the ones that disappeared.
We'd have to go
Thanos
out into
snapped.
the forest to find out for sure. So I know they wasn't dead when I left, but I know they had left when I left.
So,
I'm in danger.
as
Explain
you
when
and
click your jams. I'm
so
in danger.
as you and Knight are arguing, you start like actually yelling at each other, and you see him break
straight
and
up
start crying. And
Doing
he says,
nothing to stop this, by the way. We're just watching an
You're
adult.
just
Sebastian
you're just
cry
watching
openly.
You're just watching relatives
And-
bicker.
the crying that he's doing is not like, oh, this guy's clearly emotional because he's arguing with his sibling. It's more of like his face doesn't match his emotions. Like he's actively in this yelling match, but he's like crying very passively.
Does it remind us a little bit of what happened with Mary?
It would look exactly the same to those who are paying attention.
And I'm certainly paying attention. You know what, Knight? It was good to see you, buddy. I'm gonna come back, all right?
I don't know if I want to see you right
baby,
now.
Baby,
Nim,
hey,
you are making too
love,
much nonsense. You
Knight,
need to go see
hey.
Thonduin and apologize to him. I don't want
Knight.
another word with you right now.
Knight,
I've got a captured bandit in here. He's scribbling all over my walls.
Knight.
Good day.
Knight, sweetheart.
Scribbling?
Yeah, that was
And
my
then-
question.
Why would you give him crayons?
He goes and
He
locks the
starts
door,
walking, he
and
walks off.
you're
Definitely.
you're not welcome in the jail currently.
That's all right. That's all right.
Should we go see the parentless oranges?
Yes, the orphans, definitely.
Because it sounds like orange.
I've got a bag of oranges.
Yeah, you
Orange
say it the right
orifices?
way. It sounds like oranges. Yeah.
Oranges didn't come from a
So
tree.
as Knight stumbles off, as Nim she commits to the bit too hard and can't calm herself down for a minute. L'orange.
I don't know how to come down from this energy.
I don't know how to come down from this energy. That's literally Nim. But so she turns around and she's like, okay, we're gonna have to come back because we got to figure out what's going on with that bandit that's scribbling on the walls. But something's fucking with these people's memories because that's my brother. I grew up with him, but he don't remember our parents, and that's fucking weird because we have a very strong lineage connection to very local cryptids. Like there's
Yes,
we're
you
from
have
here.
mentioned it.
yeah. Y'all know about the packs. My
Well, I
family's
gotta
packs.
say it didn't make a lick of sense to me what you guys were talking about.
Well, because it doesn't make any goddamn sense that he wouldn't know our parents or any of our siblings. I mean, there are 7 of us.
Traditionally, you know those things. Yes.
Are we not sus about your point of view?
About my point of view.
This is fair. Perhaps you are the one with the foggy memory, Nim.
I would say that Nim's been away from this place, so maybe we should investigate the orphanage and see who this person is that her brother is talking about.
Yeah, we definitely need to be
Yep.
going to the orphanage. While we're walking, Nim is continuing to, like,
Oh yeah.
mumble about all the things that, like,
And fix their hair.
it's not going where I want it to go. Leave me alone. I just want to have hair that's in my face, but not all the way.
C-Tool like rummages in his backpack, and then pulls out a metal comb and hands it to you.
No, Nim's not actually fixing her hair. Nim doesn't need to fix her hair. Nim's
So
a cat.
on your guys' way to the orphanage, do you guys want to talk about anything before we have another interaction? Do you guys want to formulate a theory? Do any investigating of your own?
So
Visit
C-Tool,
any houses, that kind of stuff?
the C-Tool's gonna kind of pipe up and he's gonna kind of explain what he's thinking. So from looking around and the interactions, it seems like people are going missing, including your parents. I have a feeling certain creatures and animals can still see them, like the dog. That is why he is barking.
That's a good point, C-Tool. That's a good point.
Thank you.
He was saying holy shit, what the fuck, a lot.
Yeah, that's
That's
confusing.
yeah. So
I didn't hear anything.
That is something that one usually does say when someone sees something that they did not intend to see.
Yeah, generally people would freak out like that over that.
I swear
As
my
you
parts are
guys-
covered.
As you guys are having this little conversation, formulating your little theory, you hear, well, you don't hear, you notice a eerie silence. You notice the start of a silence. Like there was a noise that you didn't
So dark.
notice that just stopped.
Can I make
Almost
a
like
perception check?
white noise in the
The
background
bees have
stopped.
stopped.
Nim's hand goes
By
The bees are dead.
by the time you realize that it stopped, it starts back up again, just like nothing ever happened.
Nim has a hand on her rapier, and you see her tail sneak a dagger from her boot and hold. She's just got like a dagger wrapped in her tail.
I'm in danger.
Yeah. So she's got one hand on her rapier. She's still got her hand crossbow on her back, like she is on edge and waiting.
Can everyone make
I
a
do.
perception check for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need everyone to know that on Twitch, because we've got the emotes that can bounce around,
Mm-hmm.
Dose of Darling sent one bee emote, so then there was a singular bee bouncing around. And I was just like, oh, I love him.
That's why I love the emote wall. Hold on, I'll put some more bees in
No,
too.
it's bad.
I got a 14.
Sad bee. I got
Hold
an
on.
11.
23.
Nice.
it is what is the modifier?
Your
It's your
perception.
perception.
So be your perception bonus or whatever your wisdom is, and potentially your proficiency if you're proficient in.
Once you have rolled your perception, go ahead and roll 2d4 and take that away from what you rolled.
Ha ha ha! 21 still. Rolled two ones on my 2d4.
I'm
that's-
a little confused.
For once, my bad luck works.
Who's confused?
Me, under my senses, it says perception, and it says 15 next to it.
That's your passive perception.
That's your passive perception. That's
So
just
you're-
like you walking around. If you were like, hey, what's that? Your normal
This is
perception
just your
is
ability
15.
to pick up things without thinking about it. You're gonna want to.
I'm asking you to make a
perception.
perception check against a particular phenomenon that's happening. I'm asking you to perceive that. So you have to roll a d20, and then in your
Skills.
not your
Skills.
abilities, but in your skills, you'll have plus minus to whatever perception is the current thing that we're looking for.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
You
So
ain't seen shit.
my perception is +5. And then you said roll 2. What after that?
C4.
2d4
I mean, you nat
and
ones, but, like-
subtract that from the roll, so you're good. You don't have to roll.
You don't
them.
really need to roll that.
Okay.
You already failed the check.
Yeah.
I'm just real bad at
What
that.
did you roll?
A 1.
Oh,
One.
You know.
I got a 9.
Okay. So
You still have to
you
say,
all
"Okay, Mom."
get the same description that I just laid out. You notice there's a sound that stops, and then you hear it pick up again almost immediately. There's like 2-3 seconds in downtime when it stops to when it starts back up again.
What's it
But
sound
it-
like?
It's just like a faint hissing. It's like white noise.
It's like cicadas.
Almost, but not nearly as noticeable or loud.
Okay.
It takes up that same background sound effect.
I just figured that was what I imagined because you said that we noticed it stopping, and right as we noticed it stopping, it started back up again.
Is that
Yeah,
always
that's
what happens?
Because that's
a very
kinda
good
cicada-
analogy.
Yeah.
Well, since we didn't notice anything, I think C-Tool's gonna continue.
Yeah. As they're
Okay.
continuing to walk to the orphanage, Nim's going to tell them, be on your guard and be ready to fight, because I don't know what we're going to find at this orphanage, but I don't think it's going to be good.
Nim, you're the only one who hears it, but you do hear a burrowing sound.
Burrowing. Like under the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Nim kind of like starts to kind of like squat down and almost like actual walk like a cat for a few seconds, like getting their ear closer to the ground to try to hear it better.
It fades away.
She does the long cat stretch with her butt up in the air real quick.
Ooh, big stretch.
Thank you.
I'm contractually obligated.
Contractually obligated. This is why I play a tabaxi.
Okay, so you guys make it to the orphanage.
Yeah.
C-Tool knocks.
You
You didn't want to detect magic first, you stupid robot?
Hold up. Out front, you guys see some generic playground equipment, like a slide and some stuff like that, kind of out in the field in front of the orphanage.
Are there monkey bars?
Yes, there are monkey bars.
Nim's gonna cram the monkey bars.
They're the building itself is 2 stories, and the entryway is pretty self-explanatory. There's a bit of an entryway through the door and into like an atrium where there's like a general play area inside as well.
Are there monkey bars in there?
There are not monkey bars inside.
Damn.
C2 will go
There's
ahead
a cool
and
cardboard
walk in.
fortress, though. Yeah, you guys
do like
go ahead and
cardboard.
walk in. As you walk in, there is a arcane door chime that goes off, and it rings throughout the house. You hear a tone, and down from the main steps, it kind of splits off in 2 directions. There's 2 wings of the house. Down from the main steps, you see a large, cloaked figure with his hood down, bald, who you can assume is in charge
Arcane
of the
bing bong.
orphanage.
What did the arcane chime sound like? Can I?
Bing bong.
The arcane chime was a tweedle. It went tweedle, 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 tweedle.
Okay, cool.
I
Did
just
it
wanted
do
to
it
know exactly.
for each person that walked in, or just the whole group?
On the initial door, opening, it has
Okay.
almost like a tripwire that goes off, and then
Yeah.
it waits a few moments to reset again. So it gets everybody walking through.
Cute.
Hello, sir.
Hey there,
How
fella.
are you?
Hello. What brings us into the orphanage today?
Well, I was just out talking to my brother, and he was
And
saying,
I'm watching this guy to see any sense of recognition of Nimble Smoke on his face, but just not saying.
yeah. Nim's like, I was just talking with my brother over by the jail, and he was saying I should come over and say hello to you.
Well, it's so nice to see you again, Nim.
Insight check. I don't know this motherfucker.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh,
C-Tool asks him what a father is.
24. It's a natural 19.
He believes he is telling the truth.
How long have you known our friend Nim?
Well, for as long as I can remember.
How
Give
long
me
is
2
that?
seconds. Give me 2 seconds here.
Baby. It's just a baby.
For as long as I can remember. Little Nim. This is where she used to eat her lunch every day, away from all the troublemakers. Nim was always such a welcome addition to our little family here.
The moment
then
he
he
says
calls-
away from the troublemakers, I am looking at Nim like,
He calls the children down who still live in the facility, and you guys see a little gaggle of children kind of coming around and being like, like trying to like meet and play with new people.
Sorry, what was that again?
I'm not gonna do it again.
Sorry, one more time. What was that?
We've got 2 elven children, a human and a dwarf. We've got Dranit, Lior, Cathonda, and Mike.
And Mike.
C-Tool is going to take out some like nuts and bolts and little pieces, and he's going to build one of those like little toys that you like crank up and it like waddles and walks. And he's going to kind of go off to the side, or any of the children following him.
The dwarf is very interested in what you got going on, dude.
That's really sweet.
So when the dwarf follows, C-Tool's going to try to talk to him and just kind of like ask him some questions like, have you seen anyone weird around town?
You!
Oh.
He
You
called
got
me
me
weird.
there.
You got me there.
There's too
Yeah.
many spells.
Nim,
So Grawl confusedly looks at Nim, looks back to Thonduin, and says, "Now what the hell is going on here? You said you didn't know this guy, and he clearly knows you."
Girl, you heard him just say that I stay away from troublemakers. Does that sound like me?
That makes absolutely no sense.
Not quite, but I know you're one to make up stories.
Right, but if I'm making up stories, wouldn't you think that would make me more of a troublemaker?
This is correct.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
I gotta tell you, girl, I cannot even really remember this guy's name. I think it's Thranduil. I think that could also just be an elf on Lord of the Rings. So
We should rewatch the extended editions.
With the
caretaker-
commentary, it's always so great with the whole double dig on a tag. Love it.
The caretaker looks back to you guys and he says, "So, Knight sent you over here. How's he doing?"
Oh, well, he's not. You know how he is. He got a little distressed. We got into a little bit of a tiff earlier.
Oh, it's a shame.
Yeah.
Little Knight. This is where he used to eat his lunch, right over here, to keep his lunch away from the troublemakers. He was such a welcome addition to our little family.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That is precisely.
C-Tool's gonna like look back around and go, "Well, where are the troublemakers now?"
Solid question.
I haven't had any troublemakers in the past few rounds of orphans. But we take everybody, whether they're nice or not.
Lovely.
We've had a couple
That's
limited
so good to
releases.
know. Got a couple limited
These are some
releases.
real
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
orphans.
We get groups of orphans at a time.
Yeah, it's just like a rotation because people
Heck,
die.
so
you know?
many parentless parents in this orphan.
Just it's so interesting how many there are parents. It seems like code for something. Yeah.
Now, was there anything else I could help you with?
Oh no, well, we'll just get on out of your hair. I just wanted to stop by and say hi because Knight said, it's been so long since I've seen you.
It has. It's so good to see you, Nim. You
Good
were
to
always
see
such a
you.
welcome addition to our little family.
I know. Thank you so much. And you were
This
just
is
like
the
a
third
father
time
to
you
me.
said
She
that.
says as she's starting to walk back away. She's not even looking at him anymore. She's like, "Yep, and you were just like a father to me," and just walks out.
Real quick, how much time passes between these waves of children?
I mean, honestly, it depends.
Someone out there. With
I
the
can't really
intent of
predict
making
when people's
orphans.
parents are gonna die, my friend.
It is a dangerous area over here. There's some mysterious creatures that live around here, so people die
God,
all the
especially
time.
the parents.
C2, I guess, just starts to walk out, just kind of mumbles, "I would have kept a graph."
I
It
would've
would
kept
have been a good graph.
It would have been a
So,
good graph, honestly. You make
at
the
this
best
point-
graphs.
At this point, the sun is getting low, and most people in the town are going to bed. Are you guys doing any nighttime stuff, or are you going to go back to the tavern/inn and call it a night?
Well, it has night vision.
I've got dark vision.
I can make it work. I can cast light.
Shut up about dark vision.
Shut up about your dark vision. Shut up about your dark vision. DM, I have dark vision, so.
No, I fucking know you have dark vision.
Shut up about your dark vision. Shut up about your dark vision. I think Nim.
Dad, please stop fighting.
Mom, Dad, please stop fighting.
So, C-Tool is basically just going to go in like the middle of the town and enter sentry rest. So it's like his rest, but he still remains
going
alert.
to the cemetery.
No, the center of the town.
Center of
The
town.
center
Which
of the town
is
is
the
the
cemetery.
Oh,
If you
well,
look
then
at the
yes.
map,
Fuck yeah!
if you look at the very illustrious map, you would see there's a graveyard in the
Oh
middle.
man, how could we
of the
miss that
town.
on that map?
Right,
Yes.
it
It's
is
right
so
there.
obviously a graveyard. Can't you tell?
Like, so clear.
The exquisite
I
penmanship.
want to pick up the
Can't
camera
you
and
see?
point.
Oh, the details, the inking, man.
Can't you see
Well-
from the detailed grass and the strange bumps?
I already said
There
it,
you
so it's
guys go.
canon. C-Tool goes to the cemetery and powers into sentry mode.
Oh shit.
I feel like
Nothing.
I'm not letting you do that.
Oh.
You're not going to the middle of the cemetery?
There you go. That's a map.
Oh, it's
Not
yeah.
letting you do
As
that.
soon as C-Tool starts going off that way, Nim's gonna be like, "Oh, sweetheart, honey, you don't want to go messing around in the cemetery over here. You can stay outside of it, maybe. Maybe go to like the town hall.
Grawl is going to grab you by the scruff of your neck joint and and drag you feet backwards to the tavern/inn if you are not coming with him.
I guess I have no choice. I will rotate my body from my legs and start walking. Yeah. My legs are still facing the other way, but I am walking backwards with him.
Now, unless anyone else has objections, I suggest we get some shut-eye.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna want to go back to my home, see what's going on.
So,
C2 will go to the place, the whatever, the inn, but remain outside and go into sentry rest.
when you guys return into your room, or actually, you walk in the tavern, and you see at the bar, instead of Mary, her husband, Paul, is at the counter.
Hey, 4 letters, nice.
Hey, Paul, how's it going?
What's up, Paul?
I'm doing. Things are just a bit stressful today.
What's going on? Mary seemed a little distressed earlier. Are you doing all right?
Well, Kate and Harper are just climbing up the walls. They're just being huge pains in my neck.
Are they
Are you talking about-
troublemakers?
Are they troublemakers?
These are
Mary?
not orphans.
Who?
Not yet.
Your wife, Mary.
Oh shit.
Look, ma'am, I appreciate it, but I have some adopted children. I am a single man. Are you looking for a relationship of any kind?
Oh, sir, I don't think you could handle me, Paul.
Whew, you can try me.
Not with a name like that.
Not with a name like that, sugar. Sweetheart,
Mary,
I
I
don't know
know.
what my name has to do with it, but okay.
Yeah, it's
Sweetheart,
like the
I
name
know
Zach.
Mary.
You know?
I've known Mary. I've known Mary most of my life. She works here too. We saw her earlier today.
This is my tavern. I run with my 2 kids. I don't know what else to tell you. It is my tavern.
It seems mildly irresponsible to have children procuring alcohol.
They are helpful. Child labor is legal here. Excuse you.
That's a real fucked up town. It's a real fucked up backwards town, guys. I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh,
Nim
of
literally,
course, there's
like,
an orphanage. There must be the labor
You
force
see
for the
her
orphanage.
her ears kind of do that like thwapping thing that cats do when something like gets nearby their ear and they want it gone, and it's just like like they're really annoyed with it. So Nim's ears start to do that, and she like shakes and she's like, "So sorry, Paul. I must be misremembering. We're gonna go ahead and go up to our rooms now," and just starts walking upstairs.
All right.
But if you want to send a drink up after me, you're welcome to. And then she says,
when you guys return to your room, you guys notice there's an extra bed. And on the extra bed, there's a backpack.
We're all in the same room.
I'm outside.
Yes.
C-Tool's outside, but the rest of us are in the same room.
Did Patricia get a bed?
Yeah, that's what I was
Why
thinking.
does Patricia have a bag?
This doesn't look like one of ours.
I don't... Patricia...
One of you magic fuckers, detect something over here.
It's gonna take a minute.
I will ask
Brawl also-
You know, buddy?
directly.
You know, buddy?
Brawl
I don't
also does not recognize the bag. He is just as confused as you guys.
I'll be like, you know what,
Well-
buddy? I don't think we're heading anywhere else. I suggest everybody get out of the room, though.
I was going to investigate the bag.
I was gonna chuck the
would
bag out the window.
I was thinking maybe we find out if there's something going on with it first before you touch it. I've had a little bit of experience with mimics.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody?
If one of you want to
going-
come
default
get
to
me,
Nim.
I have detect magic.
Yeah, Nibble will just like head down the stairs, swish herself past the bartender, and then knock on C-Tool outside the door. She like swings out one arm and just dink, dink, dink. Hey, C-Tool.
No. Yes?
Hey, Boogie Love. Can you come see if there's some magic shit going on over here?
Oh, I wasn't fully powered down, I suppose. So, I don't know why my voice changed there. Yes.
I'm infectious.
The southern draw's getting to everyone.
The southern drawl will get to y'all.
It's leaking.
It's leaking.
Uh,
There's a leak in the boat.
Okay, so you get C-Tool up to the room.
Yes, I will cast detect magic.
You detect no magical presence from the bag.
It is clear.
Thank you, darling. I just wanted to
Mundane.
make sure.
No problem. Going back outside.
Best of luck with that
Certified mundane. Just like-
That was so worth it.
Diagnosis normal.
shit. Thanks, boo.
Okay, what do you guys do?
Open the bag.
Okay. Inside the bag, and next to the bed, you see a sword. Inside the traveler's bag, you find a stranger's belongings, some fighter's bindings, a health potion, as well as a personal journal chronicling their last few missions.
Are there any
Yes.
shoes in the room?
No.
should
Do you guys
should
read the
thing.
journal?
Read
Do
the
you check the
journal.
journal?
For
Definitely.
sure.
I'm not allowed to touch other
Okay.
books
Definitely.
besides this one. So you read the book.
Definitely invade their
Um,
privacy.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is why we read these bedtime stories.
Mm-hmm.
So on the opening page, you see scrawled notes from missions past, and you see the dates creeping up to when you guys were about to arrive into Hawthorne's Hollow. On the final entry, you see yesterday's date, and it says, "Keeping watch, night 1. Heard a sound, going to check it out." And on the back cover, it says, "If lost, return to Omniservant." And then in quotation marks, it has Flamora, the name of the person whose journal it was.
Flamora?
Yep.
Okay.
In quotation marks?
And an
Mhm.
omniservant.
That's us, yeah.
That's us.
Yeah.
She was sent here too. Or he. Whoever.
They.
Or they.
They.
So Grawl is about to lose his shit. He is confused beyond belief. He's come to this town. He's realized that nobody's stories are lining up with what he's expected, and that people are acting very strangely when confronted about things that they should remember. So he sees these belongings, and he's putting two and two together that you guys had an extra member with you when you first got here. And he says, Jesus. Well, I guess Jesus doesn't exist there. He says, God's me. It looks like we're missing somebody.
And we don't remember her? Them?
Yeah. Not a single one of you has any recollection of this person whatsoever.
That is sad.
That's one night.
I don't like this.
Well, figure they're pretty boring if we can't remember them.
Nim, Nim sits down for a second and tries to, walk back in her memories, the last few days.
It is getting harder for you to remember your own parents' names and your siblings' names besides Nim. Or besides Night.
So the last few days are okay, but I'm starting to forget my own past.
Correct.
All of us or just Nim?
Nim is specifically forgetting her parents' names and her siblings besides Night. All of their names are becoming harder for her to remember.
I said them out loud.
So you guys have kind of a new lead. You have
she'll take out
new information here. So it is up to you to do with that as you will.
Nim's going to take out a piece of paper and just make a bunch of notes for herself. She's writing down all of her siblings' names that she can remember. She's writing down her parents' names. She's writing down Plamora.
You get about 3 letters into writing their names and can't finish them.
Ooh.
Any of them?
None of them.
Because Ink's name is only 3 letters.
That works.
I remember Ink!
What?
This is not good. This is not good. This is not good.
Do we need to remove you from the town?
I don't know if it's a me problem. I think this is...
Town problem.
Yeah.
So I figure at this point we've got 2 options. We can either split up and do something tonight, or we can call it tonight and keep investigating tomorrow.
I don't think we should split up. Not when it's all so fragile.
Well, if we're already forgetting things about ourselves, then if we split up, we don't even remember.
We could fully forget each other, and then we're lost.
Well, it's a hell of a point you got.
Maybe we should write down what we're investigating and go to sleep and rest up for tomorrow. That way we can tackle this at full force.
That seems like
That's
a good
idea. So you guys go ahead and do that. You jot down any notes that you can think of, and Grawl and the rest of you guys decide to pack it in for the night. When you wake up in the morning, Grawl gathers you guys all up, and he says, "Now I stayed up a little bit later than I should have last night.
Grawl, I keep talking to you about that.
I got myself another lead. Paul down at the bar. I know he doesn't remember his wife, so he might not be the most reliable source of information.
They've been married for
But-
damn near 20 years. I don't understand it.
He told me to go see Loretta, so I'm gonna go check that out real quick. He hands Karuna a sending stone, and he says, "You hold on to this, and I'll call you if there's any trouble."
So you're gonna go by yourself?
Yep.
Did
Girl,
I notice
I don't know if
anything
that's
outside?
a good idea.
Oh, don't worry about me. I can handle my own.
What
Have
does
I-
this stone
Have I
do?
ever led you wrong? It's a
Yes.
sending stone. It's like
It's like a telephone.
it's like a cell phone.
It's like a
Okay.
pager.
You can like text
Yeah.
people with it. Basically, you can send short messages.
Okay.
Girl,
Did,
sweetheart, I do love you. You're not always the smartest guy around, and I'm a little worried about you off on your own in a place that seems to be stealing memories.
Look,
I mean, he's got Patricia, so
you you can take care of yourself, and I trust you to do that. Now, I've been leading this group for years, and I've never once led you guys wrong. So you need to trust me. I'm gonna go investigate, and I'm gonna see what's going on in this place. You guys need to find another place to check out, and we can reconvene later.
Why
Where
are
are
you
you going?
insisting on going by yourself?
2 questions at once.
Yes. I'm going to see Loretta. She's at the town hall in the records
Town hall. Cool.
section.
Oh,
You
you
guys-
want to see a
it's-
girl?
It's the middle of the day. You guys can handle it. I'm in charge around here, and you have to do what I say.
I don't want
Nim visibly rolls her eyes.
Did Sea
Oh.
Tool see anything in the night?
You were powered
No.
down.
I still remain alert.
As you're sitting and watching, you saw nothing odd or strange.
Okay.
So Grawl sets out on his own. He goes to the like northwestern part of town where the town hall and the residential district are. He's kind of hanging out over there, and he's gonna go investigate.
As soon as he
Um,
leaves, Nim's like, So he's gone
charged you
forever.
guys-
Yeah, he's
With-
dead.
He's charged you guys with a finding another spot to investigate while he's checking out the records department.
The cemetery's got, like, the center of town has got to have something to do with this.
I
The
want to
dog's
go back.
freaking
I want to
out.
go back to my house, but I don't.
We can go there
remember.
first.
We could go to the cemetery and see if someone has the last name of the person in the journal.
The last. Well, there's no last name for that journal.
Just Plamora.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
it in the quotations.
Yeah, the quotations threw me off.
It's the name of the person or the.
Yeah, but if it's your own journal, like why I wouldn't write Kenzie in my journal.
Well, no, it's written on the back. Return to Omniservant, this person's name.
So it's like the blank where you fill in your own name.
Oh,
At the very
okay,
back,
okay.
like on the back page.
Got it.
I'd like to go to the jail and see what's up with the guy that your brother said was scribbling on the walls. Just because we encountered bandits, one of which was swinging around like he saw something. And if this one's scribbling on walls, he is either psychoactive or he's also seeing things. So
I mean, very last.
Sea Tool will go with you. That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
I'll go with you. Hopefully,
Yeah,
Night's
I
not
don't
mad
think
at
we
me
should-
anymore.
I don't think we should be separating
I don't think so either.
at all.
Okay, so you
Unless
guys
if we
are
have
gonna
to
group up
overpower
and
your
go to the
brother.
jail.
You will need a lot of us. He's not super strong, but he's got some beef to him.
Are we bringing a
blind
backpack
him.
with us? What?
God, I love you. I can blind him.
understand.
Just the tone that you had was so good.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go to the jail.
yeah,
And
Are we bringing the
check that.
backpack?
Yeah.
Quick call. It's 13 till 10.
Yep, I'm aware.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll head
Okay.
back over to the jail.
Yo, you should charm him.
So you guys get to the jail,
Yeah.
and the door is shut, and you can see Nim's brother is inside. How you guys want to approach him?
The
Gonna
knight
knock on
or
the
someone
door,
else?
just gonna walk in.
Night.
His name is Knight.
His
with an
name is
N,
Knight,
not
okay.
with a K.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
think someone else should go first, just in case he's still agitated from the day before.
Well, I did go and talk to the orphanage guy, so I'm gonna come in there and apologize first thing. So I'm gonna test the waters, and then if he doesn't want to be with me, then if he doesn't want me to be there, then I'll leave and you guys can charm him, and I'll just wait outside.
Thank Game Daddy.
Okay.
Bye, Cal.
Bye, Cal.
I love you.
Bye.
So you walk in.
Yeah, I
And-
opened the door kind of like that, sheepish, like, hey.
It is an open floor plan with jail cells lining the back wall, kind of separated. And as soon as you walk in, you see a mess in this bandit's cage. He has been mutilating himself, scratching his own flesh off of his body with his fingernails and using his blood to like finger paint on the walls.
Gross.
Super
I'll
gross.
slowly walk up to that to him and cast Cure Wounds, just as a gesture, really.
Cure Wounds has to work on a willing creature, right?
You can just touch a creature.
Yeah, it's just touch.
Doesn't
Okay,
have to be
okay.
It
willing.
does not have to be willing.
Well, are
trying
you
to
able
kill
to touch him
himself,
through
I'm
the
sure.
bars? Is Knight gonna let you touch him?
I think
That is a good call.
that's just what that. First of all, that is what Nim is seeing because she's walking in the door first. So let's get through this opening interaction first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see the bandit kind of just bloodied and like just doing gross shit in his cell, like finger painting with his own blood.
Right.
The constable, your brother, is seemingly unaffected by it, just kind of ignoring it. As you walk in, he says, "Nim, the hell are you doing back here?"
Are you still mad at me?
Well, you damn right I'm still mad at you. I can't. You disowned our
I
family
went and talked to him.
Well, he didn't talk to me, but I'll take your word for it. What'd you say? What'd he say?
Well, he was talking about how we used to sit and eat lunch together and keep our food away from the troublemakers, and that we were both a real joy to have. And
Now that sounds about right.
it does. It real does.
Okay. Now, are you done with your imaginary stories like you like to go on?
Yeah, I'm done, Knight. It's all right.
All right. Okay. Now, I think we can have a little better family reunion now, don't you?
I didn't mean to upset you. I'm real sorry.
Now, I love you. You know
I
I'd do
love you.
anything for you.
And she gives a little nuzzle. Cat kisses with the face.
Yes, he reciprocates. Now, what is it I can do you for?
Oh, we were still trying to look. We were looking into some sort of mysterious something that our guild was telling us about. So, I think my friends were hoping to talk to the bandit. Would that be all right with you?
Good luck trying to get anything out of him. I don't think this guy can hear.
Well, we got some fancy. My friends got some fancy magic stuff so they can try out. So, as long as you're all right with that, we won't step. I don't want to step on your toes at all.
Nah, you can have at it all you want. This guy just keeps messing himself up. I can't do anything about it.
I know how that goes. Sometimes you just can't stop people from messing themselves up, huh? She kind of heads back over to the door and is like, "Hey guys, y'all can come on in."
Okay, the party now sees this bloody mess.
Yeah, fancy magic stuffs.
Cure him!
Cure him!
D2 will like look at that and then look over at Corona and just nod to him.
Wait, what? What are you trying to do?
Talk to him. or
Nod
something?
indicating the charm might help.
Nim lets you guys know. So Knight says that he's not sure if the
I
guy
know.
can hear or not. But he's been carving himself up and isn't really listening to things, I guess. So.
Do you think that I should freeze his hand so he can stop ripping himself, or that I should go charm him and maybe he'll forget why he's fucking ripping himself up and he'll talk back to me?
I mean,
I'd say
either way is
charm.
worth a shot. But a charm, I feel like a charm might be a little bit more effective first, and then maybe we can heal him up a little bit.
Okay, and it charms him for 1 hour.
Yeah.
While she does this, can C-Tool like look at what he's been drawing on the walls?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Upon further inspection, you see what looks to be it's a very rough drawing. It's like a big circle kind of smeared in blood together with little lines coming out from it. And then on the end of the little lines coming out from it are little circles on top of those. But that's all you can really make out because it's just blood. It's all one color.
Okay, so how do I charm him? Do I have to read this to you?
I am reading Charm Person right now. I'm going to see
It's
if
a
this
wisdom
works or not.
save.
Yes.
I don't think the bandit's going to be very wise. Call me crazy.
Yeah, no, go for it. So wisdom save, what's the check?
It should say next to the spell, at the top next to your spell attack, it should say your save DC.
It doesn't matter. He rolled a 2, so he is charmed.
Oh, cool. I worked really hard for that.
So the bandit now regards you as friendly.
A friendly
thanks.
acquaintance.
I go up to the bandit and ask him, I would ask him his name first, so he like opens up to me, obviously.
Yeah.
So I ask him his name and how long he's been here.
He's deadlocked. His eyes are like focusing really hard on your mouth. But he moves his hands and doesn't really respond.
Okay. Do you think that means he's mute?
It might be deaf.
C-Tool's gonna go up to the cage and like reach in his backpack and like rummage around in some tools and dig out like a piece of just blunt chalk and hold it to him.
He grabs the chalk and he runs over to what he's been scribbling and he starts scribbling white over the red.
It's worth a shot.
Is it anything legible?
Is it making anything clear or any further details?
No, he's just scribbling white over the red now, but it's the same image. And there's like
Circles with
hundreds of this same image like plastered over his like wall.
The circle with
It's a circle with lines and then circles at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, we are in danger.
Where we are, is it dark in there?
It's dim, but it's not dark.
Okay.
Does anybody recognize these symbols?
Don't look like any symbols
Does anybody
I've
know
seen.
where they're from?
Bishop of Kendra, I swear to God, no, we're not giving him a hug.
I'm just gonna go over to him and
Your clothes would like stick to him.
Yeah, I'm not
Pour
trying to get blood all over
hydrogen
me. That's not my
peroxide on his
diet. That's my
chest.
thing. Start treating the wounds.
Do you guys want to try anything else with this bandit?
Do
I'm sure what he's
C2
drawn will make sense later.
C2 will like point towards the drawings and be like, "Where is that from?"
can't he like
He
scan
just
it for
kinda-
familiarity or not?
he looks at the robot making sounds and just kind of shakes his head.
I don't think he can hear. Anybody got like a psychic anything? I wish I had magic, but I only got one little spell, so
I don't have anything psychic.
that was a gift. So Nim's
I
gonna
am
just kind of go up to him as he's furiously drawing again, and she just kind of like reaches in and puts her paw hand on his for a second, and just looks at him that way that cats do. That's like, I think you're sad, and is just gonna be like, I don't know how much you can tell what I'm saying to you, but we're gonna find help for you. We're gonna find help.
He keeps drawing. In a new drawing that he starts on the floor, he does the same symbol, a big white circle with white lines coming out of it, but on the little circles on the end of the white lines, he adds a little drop of blood where you would assume a mouth would be.
Oh,
If that circle was a head.
yeah, I know what this looks like, but I don't know if my character does.
Your character would not have any idea what this is.
Cool.
None of your characters have any idea of what this is.
Do we know that it looks like a head with a blood mouth, or no?
He totally just needs a hug.
Your characters would put two and two together that that might be a face.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know it like automatically. It would be kind of assumed.
Would he open his mouth if I asked him to?
The person?
Yeah.
He wouldn't be able to hear you say it.
So
Okay, so that's why he's not responding, is because he can't hear.
it seems like it.
Yeah,
It seems like he
Knight
can't
seemed
comprehend.
to think that he can't hear.
And Nim told you that.
Okay, because I would ask him to open his mouth to see if his tongue is cut out, and that's why he's drawing that weird thing with blood where the mouth is.
I'll take
I
out
mean,
another.
he will have like at least slightly opened his mouth so you can see he still has
Yeah.
all of his whites
Okay.
and tongue.
C-Tool's gonna take out another piece of chalk and just like write on the ground. Where have you seen that?
Can he read?
He points a bloody finger right behind you.
C-Tool just rotates the upper part of his body around.
You don't see anything.
So, like the direction that he pointed, what's in that direction?
The rest of town. You're on the far east of town.
Okay.
We might not need to pick up
opposite
from there
us is
soon.
the like orphanage kind of. Yeah.
I mean, directly next to you would be the cemetery, the orphanage, and the estate at the top.
Yeah. I think next session we should definitely check out that cemetery.
Yeah.
You guys hear Karuna's sending stone go off. Grawl sends her a message and says, I have got something really important. Meet me at the records office.
The orphanage. Oh, well, I guess it's time to head to the records.
Do we know where that is?
Yeah, it's across
Yes.
the
Yeah,
graveyard.
you guys
I
would know the
know,
layout of
Crookshanks.
town.
It is bedtime, Bubba.
On your way to meet Grawl, you notice, and simultaneously don't notice at the same time, that little ringing in your ears goes away again for a split second. But this time, instead of noticing the sound start up again, your guys' vision kind of fogs and clouds over, and you find yourself walking into the tavern again. And the barkeeper, Paul, looks at you guys and says, "The Fated Five, welcome back."
Oh God.
And
God
that's where we're
damn
gonna
it.
end tonight's session.
Like it.
Fucking, I knew he was dead from the moment. And everybody levels up. God, I love you, Bishop of Kender.
There are no level ups in this horror story.
No,
In this horror story,
no,
you
as
stay in
a
the
fun
same
fact,
level.
As a fun fact, Bishop of Kender demands a level up after every session, every time, always.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime you see Bishop of Kender at the end of a session, he is going to ask for a level up.
Who?
Guy in
This
chat.
is one of our friends in chat. We
Oh.
also know him in real life.
Okay. that's fine.
IRL friend, also chat friend, and he is
Twitch is not real life.
I mean, it's online. Oh, Sarah's.
I guess she was tired.
Oh,
She's like, 10 o'clock was it. We're
Bye.
done.
Go.
I'm out.
So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to put our socials up and stuff now. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We are going to be picking this up again next week. Yeah.
This has
Yeah.
been so much fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
good job, Garrett. That was pretty
I
entertaining.
cannot wait to do another session.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
Part 2
Ken's
next
chat.
Thursday.
Yes, part 2 next Thursday. I'll be putting announcements out on our socials, and we'll do a previously on in the Discord at least half an hour before this starts. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We love you, and there's not a good goddamn thing that you can do about it.
What time will it be? It'll be 7 p.m. Central Standard
7
Time.
p.m. Central Standard Time. Same bat place, same bat time, same bat channel. We love you and love you.